Okay, sorry. I had so much to do. I even no, I have half a glass of water. Oh my goodness. Hi everyone. How is everyone? Oh my god. Oh. Good evening, good evening. Look at your snacks. Yeah, this right here, all the way in the left side, that is lightning resistance potion. And then right down here, that one's Fantasia. There's a Fantasia potion, and that's just I'm feeling kind of tired today, so I have a cup of coffee and I have some biscuits, some cookies. So hello, this is my carbuncle right here. Wait, this way. This one's my carbuncle. Oh, we love the snacks. Yeah. Let me go ahead and give hellos, my usual hellos in the beginning of stream, shall we? So hello to Ducky and Shammy, Crab, and Eerie and Shadow, and that's about it. Also, those low poly grapes are back. Of course they're back. They're just as like important as the new carbuncle, honestly, or my sprout. What anime are you guys watching? I think they're watching season 2 of Assassination Classroom. Or no. Was it No. A Classroom of the Elite. Or I don't remember what it's called. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Oh, season 3. Sorry, season 3. My bad. Crap, I see your hydrate. I see your posture check. Thank you. Oh, my back just cracked. Okay. So June, dear, the text is white on white. Oh, yeah. I will actually I usually want to keep it that way, but it's because, let me go ahead really quickly. I'll show you. This is why. Because my game stream layout is dark. So when I go into my Zatsu, it's white. And so it's really hard to see. I have to flip them every time. Hold on 1 second. So 1 second. There. And now it should be black. There we go. A little bumble G. Yeah. Yeah, that's my new PNG. If you put lemon juice on, you'll be able to see it. There's a way to adjust that, I think. I was thinking maybe finding like a common, like kind of a middle ground and doing like a dark gray or something so you can still see, or like a silver, like a dark silver, but I haven't experimented yet. I haven't had the chance. But that's okay. But thank you for looking out. I always seem to forget ever since I've been using this new layout. I like this new layout. Or like yellow? I was thinking yellow too, but I thought maybe it would be like too bright and it would blend into the white. Or maybe like gold, maybe dark gold. I don't know. Like dark gold would still stand out with the purple. Oh, thank you for the 5-stream streak. Watch streak still busted. I know. I remember you guys came in that one time. I think it was when you were taking the pups to the vet. And you guys were there like all day, but you stopped by my stream early because it was on a Friday, because I remember it was a fuck off Friday, so it was one of my last fuck off Fridays actually. Holy shit, congratulations on the 25 stream streak. Thank you. Purple could work. Yeah, I mean, why didn't I think about that? I'm like surrounded in purple. I don't know. Purple's clearly like not a color that's on my mind. Oh, thank you for the follow. Quizzical Pango. Do you prefer Pango or do you prefer Quizzical? Personally, I go by adjectives. Clearly. I mean QB, that stands for, that's literally just a title. Can you imagine if somebody called you by your title? they'd be like Eerie. Eerie. Pango normally. Hi, hello. I skipped the MSQ one, so despite coming at the beginning, I think it breaks it. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, so for those Just Queen, yeah. So for those who, I mean, pretty sure everyone here is aware, they've been following along. We are stepping foot into ENDWALKER for the first time today. In Final Fantasy XIV. I am both excited and not excited. Because I know from friends of mine and just people in the community, they know and they have finished, or at the very least have caught up with ENDWALKER. So they know the heartbreak that is involved. June, my chat calls me mommy. I have titles now. Now EE has been added. Oh, ENDWALKER, it's time to cry together. Yeah, this is basically what it is. And the thing is that Shammy and I love when media makes us cry. So we're very excited. We're very, very, very excited. Time for tissues. I have tissues on the other side of the table, but I have a feeling that we need to get our foundation set, right? We need to get our foundation set when it comes to ENDWALKER. For every expansion, we kind of have a new thing to consider, right? They're a new theme. So we kind of have to put our bearings in and see what's going on first before we start the waterworks. Oh it will, don't worry. I'm sure, yeah, it'll fuck us up, yeah. I'm sure it'll fuck us up good. The last media that made us cry was the book Thief, unless Pomu leaving counts. You cried to Pomu. I was talking to Shammy about this earlier, but so if people are not aware, Pomu, Rainpuff of Niji Sanji, Ien is planning on graduating soon, and Pomu was one of the people that kind of introduced us to Niji as a whole. I mean, Luxium was our first ones, obviously, but she was definitely one of the additions that had us get into VTubers in general. So it's sad. It is really sad to see it happen, especially since, you know, Shammy is debuting next week on the 9th. By the way, everybody mark their calendars. That's going to be next Tuesday. So mark your calendars. So it's going to be next Tuesday. Shammy's going to be debuting, and of course my debut myself and how I have come along as a VTuber. A lot of my inspirations have come from them as well, Niji and other livers as well from other companies, but our first ones were really Niji, to be honest. So Nina made me ugly sub. Yeah, I wasn't ugly subbing, but I teared up. I don't know if Nina made me ugly sub. I definitely cried, but I did not sob. Like I was kind of in the middle. Like, to me, ugly sobbing is like a 9 or a 10 on the scale of sobbing, but then like I was like at a 5. It's like at a 5. I was like crying and sad, but not like really, yeah, the sob scale. And then there's like 2 to 3 that's like tearing up. Like 1 is like when your tears stay in your eyes, but you're not quite there yet. They haven't fallen. And then 2 and 3 is when they have fallen. They have fallen. And then 3 to 4 is like 1 is welling. Yes, 1 is welling. And then 3 to 4 is like you're constantly tearing up and then like crying slowly. And then 5 is just like you're just crying. You're just normal crying. Anyway, enough of the sob scale. But yeah, so I was, because I don't know, there's something that in me that is just like, I don't know. For me, I don't know, like I trust all of them. They're so talented, and I think I don't want to be in a situation where I'm like, oh yeah, like you should stay where you are when you're unhappy, and I would never want that for someone, if I really care, right? So even though Nina was leaving, I also know Nina was like she was unhappy where she was, and I wouldn't have wanted her to stay if that were the case. So I was crying at a 5, but I also was very optimistic that she always had something in the horizon, especially with fucking Iron Mouse. Iron Mouse was like, why are you guys so sad? You know she's coming back, right? And of course, Iron Mouse of V Shoujo. She knew all the secrets. She's like, wah, wah, okay, whatever. I was a 5. I'm never there. We'll see. I remember, okay, if you guys want to cry, there's one anime that made Shammy and I cry literally every episode except for one. It was Somali and the Forest Spirit. Somali and the Forest Spirit made us cry every single fucking episode, except with the exception of one. People are always like, Pomu's gonna slay in Bishoujo. Like, yeah. I don't know if that's what Pomu wants to do. I feel like Pomu, she needs a little bit of a break first, because I don't know if you heard, but there was either like an event or a song that she was supposed to do, and she was right about to, maybe it was like 3D. It was a 3D song that she wanted to do, and I think that people were telling her, yeah, like management was telling her, yeah, that's fine, we can do that, blah blah blah. And she flew out to Japan, and then she hung out with people, and when she got to the company, they were like, who told you that? You're not allowed to do 3D. We never told you that. You go back home. And so there was just like an intense amount of disappointment in that, and I can totally understand how that could be your last straw, right? Because like there's so much miscommunication. How can you have your talent go all the way to Japan with such high hopes and then just crush them the moment that they're there? That's just like, you can't even compromise. You can't even be like, oh, you know, Pomu, I know we can't tell you that right now, but maybe in 6 months. Or you can say, oh, maybe like, how about we offer to do you a song instead, or just a song, we'll do animation for you, but we can't do the 3D live right now. Like, that's not something that we can do, but I'd like to offer you something else. Maybe it is the compromise in me that was always, because like seeing people shit out of luck in that situation would just hurt me as a person, as like somebody part of like management hearing that. I'd be like, Jesus, like I wouldn't want that, right? Watch Kotaru Lives Alone, that'll get you. Ooh, Clannad after story. Yeah, Clannad, yeah. What got me crying over a keyboard, especially in a game, Key games are really good. If you have never heard of Key and the visual novels that Key makes, Little Busters is really, really good. It was such a plot twist for me. Like, you have to remember, I was like maybe 20 years old. It is an old game, to be fair, but it was so good. It is such a good game. It is so like amazing, because like you see all this like character development, and you see at the end of the day how much they'd be willing to sacrifice for their friends, and it is a crazy story. And if you guys don't mind, if you guys don't mind me telling the story one day about what Little Buster is about, I will 100% tell everybody, because it is a very old piece of media. It's like, okay, I'm pretty sure it is just, that's like somebody telling you Dumbledore dies for Harry Potter. They're like, yeah, I didn't even fucking read Harry Potter, but I still know Dumbledore dies, you know? And so like, it's over Japan, it's just like, oh yeah, this and this happened in Little Busters. What? He was dead the whole time. I'm like, Honestly, an undead Dumbledore would not surprise me, to be honest. That's how he was so strong. He finally, when he died, he finally just did what he needed to do as a person. Just like, you should not be alive, my dude. You shouldn't. Dark magic, not okay. Zombie Dumbledore. Oh no, I don't really want to say this, do I? Oh shit. I was about to say something about JoJo. Okay, was that JoJo Golden Wind? Okay, that's all. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna say that. That's as much as I can say. That's the type of zombie that I want. That Dumbledore is. Okay. There's nothing else. Nothing else. No more spoilers. I don't know if everybody has watched JoJo, Golden Wind, so I don't want to spoil anything. Sixth Sense was my reference. Oh. He was dead the whole time. If you haven't, you should. Yeah, JoJo is a really good anime. I would give it, as a series as a whole, maybe like an 8. Like an 8 to an 8.5. I would not give it a 10. To be honest, a lot of series that are very long, let's say for example, are very hard to give a 10. And like, you have to be on fucking top of it if you plan on getting a 10 and you are a 200 series or 100 series episode series. Like, you have to have every single episode be amazing. Every single, exactly, life-changing, exactly. But I didn't really see that with JoJo, just because like it's not that JoJo isn't a good anime. It's just not every episode is gonna be amazing. I feel the same way about Hunter x Hunter too. Hunter x Hunter I would give it like an 8 as well. Like, not every episode is great. There are amazing arcs, and then there are arcs that are a little lackluster comparatively. But that doesn't mean that it's not a good anime, right? What I'm asking for me, for a large shonen anime to have a 10 is exceptional. Like, it is something that probably is very hard and very, very expensive to do, right? However, I have to keep that in mind. I have to understand that we are in 2024 now. These standards get higher every time. I cannot just like give everything a 10 and like, what happens if something blows that out of the water? What score can I give it? You know? Come on, Shammy. You can't be like, we're talking about the whole series and then we didn't even we haven't even touched season 2 yet. I mean, Chimera Ant arc, but we were all on our toes. Yeah, I mean, I like Chimera Ant arc just because I think, okay, how's this? I like the theme, the darker themes of Chimera Ant arc. The brutality of it is interesting, how they decide to go in that direction. However, not every single episode was brilliant. I think there are some that were they were okay. But if you're talking about a 10 out of 10 anime, like, I want your episodes, like your lowest episode, to be an 8. You haven't? You haven't, June. June, know what? Hunter x Hunter, or Hunter x Hunter arcs are too far apart for me. What do you mean that they're too far apart? Season 2 link click? Yeah, I haven't. If we're talking about the whole series, then no, we haven't watched just like everything there. I think 10 out of 10 anime for me will always be shorter anime, just because they can pack more, they can have more impact and better writing within shorter episodes. Therefore, each episode has the capability of being up between an 8 to a 10. Right? So too far apart as I feel they don't relate to each other. It's not cohesive. Yeah, that's how I kind of feel too. They feel very disjointed in a way. each season is so different. Yeah, like Chimera Ant's arc is gonna be really, really different from the Game Island arc, right? Like so different, right? It's beyond different. So but yeah, Link Click season 2. We do have to get into that soon. There are a few anime that we're currently watching, like Masterful Cat, which we need to. We're actually almost caught up if we aren't already caught up. And then I told Shammy and I we really want to watch Furiren, and then I had recommended her Horimiya. Shadow and I be like speedrun. Yeah. I mean, that's fine. The thing is, like, we have so much things to do, honestly, Shammy and I. So, and I was actually telling what was it? It was in Salary's chat. Salary, we were talking about it, and he was like, "Oh, what anime are you watching right now?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm watching like I'm watching One Piece with KB. I'm watching Masterful Cat, I'm watching Furiren, I'm watching Horimiya, and I'm watching one more thing, I don't remember. One more thing that I'm watching as well. And I was like, I'm watching 5 anime at once. And Box was like, how can you watch 5 that's a lot. Like, to watch all at the same time. And I'm like, okay, you have to understand that I can only watch certain anime when there are certain people with me. So for example, I'm not going to freeball and watch One Piece by myself. That's kind of like an activity that KB and I do together. Similarly, Shammy, Bree, and I, we have watched Masterful Cat all together. So therefore, like, we can, in order for us to watch Masterful Cat together, we need to schedule a time or find a time where where all 3 of us are free to do that, right? So in a way, it's not watching all of them together or watching them individually, but you know, it's just Shadow and I go through whiplash of genres. I mean, that's fair. We like all types of genres too. I am not a like, oh, I only need something to be a shonen, or I only need something to be like a drama. Like One Piece right now is a shonen, right? But I'm also watching Horimiya, which is a romance comedy. Like, those are very different. And then we have Masterful Cat, that is a kind of like slice of life comedy, and you know, like blah 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 blah. There's like, we're going in different directions every time. Oh, and we also have like Furiren is also a drama, like a drama based fantasy. So those are different genres as well. Our whole lifetime will never run out of games and shows. Yeah. If we keep jumping on the bandwagons of new games and shows constantly without finishing them, then we'll never finish. After stream, AO? No. I want to do my dailies after stream. And then afterwards, I am totally down for watching Masterful Cat. And if we want to pick up the first episode of Freerun, I'm totally down for that too. Jun, where can I get a cute but high quality desk to go with my new cube? I had gotten mine from... Where did I get mine from? Honestly, like, I'm not really picky about my keyboard mat. Most companies don't really make shitty keyboard mats. You don't have to have something super high quality in order to have... Rather, you don't have to spend a lot of money to get something pretty high quality and workable. You can work with... I mean, you can... The one that I'm using right now is a faux leather... No. Is it full leather? I don't remember what it is, but it's definitely leather-like, leathery, and like any drinks and spills, and because I don't have like coasters or anything, I just put my cups on it. I can just take a wipe, like an alcohol wipe, but not alcohol, but you know, like a wet wipe, and I just wipe my desk down, and it's just sparkling clean. It has no issue. So for me, it's more about maintenance than it is about like comfort on my keyboard or whatever it is, as most of the time I'm not touching my mouse mat. Most of the time I'm touching my keyboard and my mouse. So that's me personally. But I've done Amazon, I've looked at It sounds, I've never really done this before, but I know that if you like a particular theme, there are keyboard keycap makers who also sell matching mats as well, so you can keep up with that and see if they also sell mats that you may like. Haikyuu final season win. Oh god, I don't know about that, Brie. Like I don't know if I'd be able to get over the art style. The art style is really not okay with me. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I'm just like, every time I look at it, I'm like, ugh, why is it so ugly? Same, I'll watch anything. Slice of Life is my favorite, but I'll watch anything. I think drama is my favorite. I think drama and Good Feels are my favorite. Jun is a leather-clad desk check. Only leather-clad on one side. The other side is just wood. Or to go to a con and get a nerdy one. You could go to a con and get a nerdy one, yeah. Jun Dami Mommy? Maybe for you. I was thinking about doing Amazon, but I want a cute print, I think. And I'm worried stupid AI art, crappy quality fake reviews. That's true too. Also you can try Etsy. You could try Etsy for sure. There are places maybe in VGen that does physical goods and services. I mean, if Attack on Titan finally ended last year, then Zone of the Enemies can get a third anime. Maybe. That's copium, but maybe. Oh. Give me G Gundam season 2. I want to see it done with modern day tropes. Oh, you know what I really like about Horimiya since I've been watching it? It is definitely okay. The one trope I don't like is the whole tsundere like thing. The MC is not tsundere in that way, but she is very like, she can get violent when she gets upset, and I kind of dislike that aspect. I am not a fan of like people getting super violent when they get upset. That's just like weird, man. Like chill. Chill please. Oh my god, I was so mad. Most of them on SE are AI too and are super angry. Really? I actually had no idea either. Well, okay, actually maybe. I've never looked on Etsy, to be honest, because I'm perfectly fine with something kind of minimalist. However, it wouldn't be, it's not too surprising because there's a lot of AI stuff in terms of AI art or AI, obviously art, but also AI like models and stuff for VTubing when I do some research and stuff. And it makes sense if like it still counts as art, right? At the end of the day. I want to catch up on Attack on Titan. Oh, I don't know. Attack on Titan kind of like lost my interest after season 1. I don't know why, but it just did not. I was not really a fan of it. I don't know why. I also really like drama and I mean, I said drama earlier, but I want to add mystery, like kind of mystery to the genre list as well. I think mystery anime are kind of interesting. Claiming they fixed them up in Illustrator. Okay, then why does your cat have 5 arms? Oh my gosh. Yeah. I would be careful. I would just be careful. Yeah, I would just be careful. Maybe you can look for an artist specifically that you may like and then see if they have goods that are specific to that. I can show you a site that I use for custom keyboarding and keycaps and stuff. It is kind of a dangerous site though. Not dangerous as in like, it's dangerous for your wallet. It can be dangerous for your wallet if you really don't have any self-control. I usually have a pretty good amount of self-control, and it takes me a long time to ponder large purchases. It will take me about a week to 2 weeks, and if I'm at the end of that 2-week time limit, 2 to 3 weeks, let's say, I give myself 3 weeks, if I'm not thinking about it anymore, then I'm no longer getting it. So Like, for example, you should share that. That makes me kind of nervous to share that you you have the side eye emote out here. Okay. But I will. I'll do it after stream. But Ducky, like for example, Ducky knows that I want to buy a Steam Deck. I want to buy a Steam Deck because half of my week I'm unable to actually play games with some people. Like, I'm very limited, right? I can't really play many games when I'm back at home. I can play Amori, like that's pretty much it. But I'd like to play more games with other people on Mondays and Tuesdays and stuff. Unfortunately, because of the quality of my computer, I really can't play like things like Baldur's Gate or larger games that I would love to play with. So I was thinking, man, Const was talking to me a couple days ago, and he was suggesting to me, hey, like, or no, I had said out loud, I said, maybe I should get a Steam Deck. And he said, yes, you should, because he has a Steam Deck himself. And he's like, I really, really like my Steam Deck. It's able to play Baldur's Gate perfectly. It can play most games that you'd like to play perfectly. And I was thinking that'd be perfect for when I want to kind of play on the clock, okay? Like, you know, I have Steam Deck plus USB-C hub. I have a USB-C hub at work, so it literally goes in with a USB-C, so I could technically just plug it into one of the monitors at work and go at it if I wanted to. Or in bed instead of sleeping, I just take a melly and then I'll land on my face and then I'll break my nose because it's heavy. Then I'd be like, feelings. I broke my nose. That'd be me. Death by Steam Deck Two-Face. Yeah, that'd be me. AI art is not art. It's a program mashing together people's art. Why pay me $30 when you can type some words for free? I mean, that's true, yeah. I'm not arguing it. It's just... I agree with the top part. I don't know if I understand the second sentence. Jun doesn't need more reasons not to sleep. I will always, if I don't want to sleep, I will always find some way to sleep. But if I want to sleep and I need to sleep, I will... Okay. Correction. If I want to sleep, not particularly need to sleep, but want to sleep, then I will go and sleep, is the thing. Even if I didn't have a Steam Deck, okay, even if I didn't have one, I would end up staying up talking to you guys, or I would end up staying up talking in somebody else's chat, like Burners or Camis or Salaries or like Jinxes. Like, there's so many of my friends who do late night streaming, and if that's the case, then I will always be entertained and I will always entertain myself too if I really, really don't want to sleep, you know? He's saying, why would you pay an artist when you can type a prompt into an AI machine for free? Oh, thank you for the follow. A big snake. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, we met our follower goal. 250. Thank you for being the 250th follower. A big snake. Wow. Well, welcome to the Beeling crew. Sheesh. Yes. Hello, snake. What are you winning? You're winning this giant pot of honey and you get your own apartment. In fact, no, we upgrade you. You get your own condo. Sorry, other Beelings. He's 250. They're 250. They're the 250th follower. 100%. They will have a nice big condo in the hive. Okay? Welcome in psych. A toxic wump shows up during late nights. True, true, true. But I feel like we have excellent. We have a lot of excellent talks when it's nighttime. I like talking to everybody at night. I like talking to everybody in general, but I think at night we have really great chats. How come they get a condo? What do I have? Oh, you have like a trash can. No. Yeah, okay. You know those pod beds that you get, like you get hoteling in Japan? That's what you've got, Yuri. Trash. Okay, I have an apartment, so I'll take the honey. Okay, that's fine. You'll take the honey, and you get about 80 hours of PTO. What's that? 80 hours of PTO. You put me in the trash. No. We just put you in a honey pod. See, a honey pod. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Also, Snake gets keys to come into the palace every once in a while. Free hot tub, honey hot tub, you know. What is PTO? Oh, PTO is paid time off. I don't exploit my community for they don't gather honey for me. Remember, you're here forever. You know, you guys should be lucky, okay? You should see what I did to Demo's community. You should see what I did to Demo and his community, actually. They're working in the rice fields, and Demo only gets 25% of the profit cuts. I get the rest. Okay? And they don't even get benefits. You guys should be happy. Overworking me, putting me in a pot. Oh my gosh. See, Shammy, you were like, I thought we were supposed to start at 7:30. It is almost 7:50. I talked this entire time. I literally talked for 50 minutes. I did it for you, bitch. I did it for you, bitch. I call for a revolution. They tried to revolutionize in Demo's community. We squashed it pretty quickly, not gonna lie. I mean, by we, I mean I, and how I had a gun to Demo's backside. JK, I didn't. It was a water gun. It was a water gun. Did you know he's afraid of water? LOL, I didn't know why I doubted you. Listen, I can talk forever. I don't want to say I talk forever. As long as I have some great people to talk to, then I can talk for a very long time, at least until my throat gives out. I just gotta relax my throat. Viva la revolution. Okay, well, we'll see about that. We'll see how well that'll go. My tea's almost gone at this point. I keep you outed for union busting. Pew pew water. To be fair, we make for an interesting chat. We do. Yeah, you guys make for a very a really good, interesting back and forth. You're a wonderful community. Thank you. I'm just biding my time, saving up this free honey. Biding your time. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of an inspection over at Wumpkin's little honey pod over there. A little inspection. Why are you saving the honey? Are you gonna cover yourself in honey? It is good for your skin. What I bet he's trying to do what someone else tried to do. They covered themselves in honey, and then they put themselves in the honey pot, and then they tried to smuggle themselves out where we sell the honey, and then he would escape the compound. Unfortunately for you, we x-ray all of our honey pots before we leave, before they leave the compound. Therefore, you will be caught and you will be arrested and you will be punished for your disloyalty. It's all on the up and up. It does soften the skin. New type of golden shower. Oh, no. Hello, police? This comment right there. DJun Ducky is bleeding into the stream now, not just after. This is what happens when we have enough chats about this. We have enough chats in VC about something like this, and Ducky just goes like buck wild. To be fair, I mean, I like it. I like when we all can relax and talk about shit, like shoot the shit like that. It's fun. Like, for example, I know that Ducky has a little bit of a surprise. She's drawing something up for me right now. I saw a preview of it and it's wonderful. It is a wonderful little preview that I would love to show you guys. Also, I might be able to show it on stream sometime. It'll be wonderful. It features me doing some cooking. Some cooking, yeah. This is just me. I know. I know. We call doing some. I am doing some cooking. I'm, you know, as one says, some meal prep. Shammy, some meal prep. Does that sound familiar? Some meal prepping. All right. Well, we should finish up here. We have not gone into our the thing that we're supposed to actually fucking do. We're supposed to step into Endwalker today, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and step into Endwalker. Let me check to see if my friendos are prepared and ready for me. They are. Excellent. And we're gonna step into chat in just a bit, okay? Walk into Endwalker, step into Endwalker, whatever. So let me join them really quick. You know them, I know them, everyone knows them. It's Shammy and Bree. Hello.
Hello.
Greetings.
Greetings. You guys ready for Endwalker?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Hell yeah. My fucking free copyright, no copyright music is right about to end because they're like, damn girl, you talk a lot. It's almost over.
Damn, bitch, you talk too much.
Okay, well, have a lovely evening, my friends. Enjoy starting Endwalker. I'll start playing soon, I hope so too. When is that keyboard coming in? And you're not getting a new mouse because you're keeping your new or your mouse net. No, I have hiccups, of course I do. Sorry. Next week, I think, Jun, please clean my game room. Who do you think I am? I'm your queen, not your mother.
I'll do a Ducky, no kidding.
Though I could be your mommy. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
Oh my gosh, I'm blushing.
No, you're not. Don't lie. You've known me. You've known me for this long. You're right, blushing. There's not a single tint of pink in there. JK. Okay. What do you want me to play then? What do you mean? I want you to play Final Fantasy, but I want you to clean your game room. There you go. All right, get out of here. Get out of here. No spoilers. Get out of here. Bye, Wumpkin, and bye, Ducky. I don't know if Wumpkin's staying because I know that he's not interested, but I know that Wumpkin might be watching me on the TV, and that's not okay for Ducky.
Secret agent Wumpkin.
Maybe we should.
I just say? Sorry. I was just gonna say as a side tangent, it's so funny when we raid and nobody knows how to pronounce Wumpkin's name, and they always call him Wumpkin. Wumpkin. It's so funny.
I actually called him when the first time we met, Wumpkin. Just Wumpkin.
I think I probably did too, yeah.
This is precisely what's happening. Sacha and I are both watching. I see. Well, hi, Sacha, too. I totally forgot to say hi, Sacha. Hello.
Oh.
But both planning to play. Okay. I got you guys. I got you
Can help you level in no time.
Okay, bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. All right, let's move on. Let's move. Let's move. I love you. Bye. I love you too. Oh my gosh.
I love you, bitch.
I love you, bitch. All right, I will talk to that lady later. Let's get to ENDWALKER. I'm gonna change my Twitch category really quickly as we're going into Final Fantasy.
I'm glad one of us remembered because I always forget.
I always forget. I always
Somebody
fucking
mentions
forget.
in chat, and it's like, oh yeah.
Oh fuck, oh shit, my bad. Alright, let's move over. And if you guys haven't seen my little guy, my little girl over here, she should be a little bit more beige. Beige.
Oh, cute.
Here you go. I don't know where to put you. There you go. I finally got the chance to say hi, so hello. Hi, Wolfie. Hello, hello.
Hey, Wolfie.
Okay. All right, so let's get into a party really quick. Ooh, company rank 29 attained. I bet you it's because With has been pushing MSQ so hard that
He's crazy.
he like single-handedly attained rank 29 for us by pushing into a complete, like, going through an entire expansion plus some. I bet you. Let's see. All right, what's our... Let's see.
We're back at headquarters in Mordona.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Mordona is... Oh, let me go ahead and change the chat color, by the way. Bum, bum, bum. You're so small. Yeah, I know. I am so small. I am very small. There we go.
Tiny beeling.
Yes. I am very small. I have a cup of tea. And I am a sprout. Oh, I should probably change to my gunbreaker. Okay. I am going to the Rising Stones. Where Alphino is awaiting. Oh. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Oh, it doesn't help that Bumble has taken all of my blankets.
So you're cold.
I am cold. I am cold and sleepy. Okay. You all ready?
Yes, I am.
Did you want to start streaming for Bree really quickly while we have this lull?
I should already have it up.
It's already out.
Oh, nice. Nice, nice. Check. Okay. So, the next ship to sail.
Okay. You talking, Alphino? You good? Okay.
Yeah.
Inali, do you have some time to talk?
No.
Goodbye. I would like to gather everyone in Dawn's respite and together assess the situation in which we find ourselves. I'm wearing my frog suit, just so you know, so we're having this talk. And
Excellent, excellent. That's what I want to hear.
Let us take stock of the facts, shall we? The crisis at hand began with the sudden appearance of ominous towers in a multitude of locations throughout the world. We have since learned that said structures were brought into being by an organization known as the Telephoroi. The Telephoroi's stated purpose is to recreate the final days of Eon's past, an apocalyptic event that will result in the destruction of all we hold dear. Already have these towers of theirs been the cause of untold suffering.
Countless innocents kidnapped and imprisoned, their faith perverted for primal summonings. And unless we find a way to deal with the corruptive aura surrounding the pyres, we can't even get close enough to rescue anyone. Those shielded with the blessing of light seem able to resist being tempered at least. But after what happened to Arnvald and Ferdola, we need to be very, very careful about how we proceed. Yet, while these threats close to home are of a paramount concern, We mustn't lose sight of the situation in Garlemald. As you know, the Talafaroi are under the leadership of Daniel and one other delightful fellow, Xenos Yagalvis, the Crown Prince and our dear friend. Our dear friend! To date, he's reclaimed his old body, murdered Emperor Varus, and plunged Garlemald into an even deeper pit of chaos. The capital has probably seen the worst of it. For a good while there, it saw the bloodiest fighting in this war of succession, but that has since changed, and in troubling ways.
I so appreciate the recap here.
I know.
At the beginning of the new expansion.
Thank you.
Aye, during our reconnaissance, the air was not once rent by the barking of cannons or the cries of discord. 'Twas an eerie fog of silence which did blanket that ruined city. Shout out to Eerie!
Yeah, Eerie, let's go! Let's go! You blink at the city, let's go!
You're terrifying! The inhabitants appeared to have been tempered, and with nary a word spoken did they labor to transform the palace into a soaring edifice born of nightmares.
If they are indeed man-made thralls, it seems safe to assume that these events, too, were orchestrated by the Talafaroi. An army of primals is awful enough, but in light of recent developments, I fear it is only the prelude to an even greater catastrophe. We need to devise a means to counter this threat, and quickly, before our allies are overwhelmed.
We'll find a way in Charlian, I'm sure of it. Master Fortuno's comments regarding the final days were curious to say the least. The forum knows more than it's letting on.
Sorry to interrupt. We've just received word from Mistress Kryl. She says that arrangements for your visit has been finalized. Ooh, I love this music. I remember it.
Yeah.
This music is actually the first Endwalker piece we've heard so far.
Oh.
Yeah. You're to head to Limsa Laminsa and board the next ship bound for Charlian. On arrival, present yourselves as associates of the students of Baldician and come to assist with the Order's restoration.
Do we get a new outfit though?
I don't know, maybe. Ear twitch. The arrangements may be settled, but what of your thoughts? They must race at the prospect of returning home after so long.
I'm eager to see it, of course. Of course. We should set off at once. They must have mixed feelings about that.
So I remember this this music from when they introduced the new characters, the new classes. When they were introducing Reaper, and then they were also introducing oh my god, what is the other one? Sage. I'm sorry, Sage. They were playing this music. So then I'll accompany you to the docks. You need at least one person there to wave and cry and wish you a safe journey.
Aww.
This is such a good song.
I'm excited to hear the battle music.
Me
Bless
too. Bless you. I'm excited to hear the new battle music for Endwalker.
I know.
Do you hear the new Quest Accept music?
We're geeking out, don't mind us.
Yeah.
We're just excited.
We've literally been wanting to do this for years, and it's actually happening.
It's been such a long time coming. Oh my God.
I want to cry. I want to cry.
What scale? What scale are you?
I'm at like 1. I'm welling. I'm welling.
Welling.
My face is a little red, so it's maybe 1.5. Maybe 1.5.
For redness. I'm excited for the first dungeon. What's the first dungeon gonna be?
I don't know, but I want to get to it immediately.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for it.
I know.
Alright, off I go. Off I go. Off I go. I have... Bree and I are returning home.
Return to piracy.
Yeah.
We should do
You
the
would-
event sometime. We missed the Christmas event, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay,
Um,
cat girl in her undies just ran by me, so
welcome,
thumbs up,
welcome.
thumbs up, yeah.
Glad to see you're here. Okay, we're going to Arcanist Guild, that's right. Okay, it's Taru. Everyone's here, which is good because I've already paid for your passage and the fee is non-refundable.
No calling in sick.
The ship for Charlene should be pulling into port soon, so please follow me and have all your luggage close at hand.
Everybody got everything? Do we check in? Check our baggage? Carry-ons?
They
Good.
don't carry that big of a luggage. I'm sorry, you can't carry that big of a luggage.
We have magic in
Who would
anyway.
maybe Estinian. He'd be like, I'm going to pack my 8
I
spears.
was gonna say, yeah.
And then everybody be like, what the fuck? Because you never would have thought. You never would have thought it would be Estinian. Stinky Estinian.
But he only brought like one pair of underwear or something.
Yeah, gross. Oh,
Schedule. He said schedule.
he sure did. I'm gonna increase the volume. Sorry, guys.
Tis nice to have a smooth beginning to one's journey, at the very least.
There you go, so you can hear it.
It's funny.
Guys, if you can't hear it, let me know if I need to turn it up. I can do that.
Louis Soir came here on a ship very much like this one.
Oh my gosh, this reminds me. That's
And
how.
now, years later, the street urchin he befriended that day is bound for his mentor's homeland.
Does it look a little crispier to
With
you,
his
or am I just
mentor's
like, yeah, new
grandchildren
expansion
built.
pack? Am I crazy?
No. He does look crispier. He does have a different, like, even Urianger. Look at Urianger.
Yeah, they look a little bit different. Right?
His-
Somehow.
Yeah.
Fate's whims are brought into sharp relief.
Like, their facial features are more, like, refined. Yeah, defined.
Master Louis Soir of his purse scant moments after he made landfall upon this dock.
Listen, he's like, listen, I was a little shit.
Oh, really? Now that's a tale I'd like to hear.
It's like all of their models got a, like,
Will this be your first
brush up.
Italian, Sir
Yeah.
Estinian?
No, I was born there.
Sir Estinian?
He does have silver hair, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Are we
And he's
strangers
an elf.
newly met? Why this stiff formality?
True. Why are you calling him?
Merely meant it as a professional courtesy, since we are
Fitty
now
and
colleagues
Coon.
in an official sense.
You're right. I
Rather
don't
you
deserve that.
dispense
You're
with
right.
the sirs, especially in private company,
Oh,
or I'll be forced to
That's
respond
cute.
in kind. Little Lord Alphino.
they're so cute.
You've made your point,
I know.
Estinian.
I love their friendship.
Painfully well.
Better.
Oh, Tataru.
Are you alright, Tataru? You seem positively distraught.
She's about to fucking lose like 8 of her friends all at once.
Again.
Oh,
Silly. I think it's lovely that they get to see their homeland.
You could come with us.
who's gonna take care of the Rising
We're
Stones?
trying to thwart the schemes
Just
of
lock
our
the
army
door.
hellbent on destroying the world.
What about the rest of the Scions?
Welcome. They're fine.
And once again,
fucked.
I have to stay behind and worry that this is
Let
the
the Taru
last
see
time
your
I get to see
friends.
my friends.
I'll fucking fight you. I'll fight you.
I'll bring them back safe and sound.
Yeah, no sense worrying about things that are powerless to change is like really.
It's kind of
No, it's-
invalidating. Like,
Yeah, it's this. At least bringing them back safe and sound, I promise, is more like. Is more like positive. It's like a.
yeah, like we'll be back before you know it.
It's a
We'll be all happy and
reassurance.
safe,
It's
yeah.
reassuring her, and the other one is
Yeah.
like, well, that's stupid. You're thinking about something that's so like useless. And it's just like, Jesus, man. All right, bring them back safe and sound. Though this is not something I probably would say. I would just say, well, go buy yourself another ticket to Taro. That's what I would tell her.
Jump on, bitch.
I'll hold you to that.
Ah, good. You're still here.
Cory Boulder.
Haven't seen him in a while.
I know. I haven't seen you in 2 whole expansions.
Brings you all this way?
They're like, what is an expansion?
We're to assist the Maelstrom and the Kobolds with a lunar primal operation, so we thought we'd see you off before heading to the
Apparently,
tower.
the whole story takes place in like a year. Like ARR to the end of it, Endwalker is like only a year or so. Apparently.
That's fucked up. Well, not technically, though. I mean, technically, in the source, it takes all about a year. But if you consider the years in which, like, the rest of everybody else
Yeah.
has to live in the first, then technically it would have counted multiple years. Who was the first one there? Urianger, I believe.
All aboard for Charlian.
All aboard your ass. Get the fuck out of here.
Beep beep, bitch.
Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Wah.
The moment you learn all to
I was like when Graha said, "Ah, you're back."
It's time.
Ruined forever.
I know.
Have a safe journey, and please, be careful.
Whoa, Jaden!
Jaden, hi Jaden. Give me 1 second. Okay, I think this cutscene is pretty much almost done. But hello Raiders, how are you guys? Hello, hello. Hi Jaden, how are you? How's your stream? Thank you for the raid. Hopefully your raid went well. Can you please shout out Jaden for me? Since I am a lowly person with only 1 monitor. Ugh, yuck.
Gotti.
I am literally dying. You were playing Genshin? Oh, okay. Okay.
Again,
How-
you get polls.
Yeah, how was your Genshin? In Raiders, how was your how did you like Jaden's stream? What was your favorite part?
Naught but the simplest words of wisdom will suffice.
I will do a full introduction in a second.
That which lives is destined to
Don't
die.
induce us, please.
Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end.
I did a single route to Kaya's hangout. I'm starting to feel sick. Why? Oh no.
Feel better.
Yeah.
Unless you just hate Kaya or something.
Yeah. You're just like, Kaya, you disgusting piece of shit.
It makes me sick.
Ugh.
Up we go.
Here we go. We're going underwater. What the hell? I don't know. I'm gonna try to bounce back.
There in the depths where souls
Get some
and
good
stars
rest.
rest,
Hydrate.
find your truth.
Feel better.
I'm gonna find our truth. Okay. Cutscene end? Cutscene end? No. Cutscene more.
You played
Ugh.
on the map.
Look at where we're going. We're going to Old Charlian. Okay, so while we're traveling to Old Charlian, Raiders, my name is QBJun. If you do not know who I am a variety streamer. I am a beetuber. I am a queen beetuber. I play lots of games. I crochet and knit and do lots of other crafts on stream while we listen to sorry, nom flashbacks. 1 second. While we watch true crime with my community. So yeah. And right now we're playing Endwalker. We're first time stepping into Endwalker.
Seems that on me.
That's
my frog.
me.
No,
You're in
that's a
your frog
frog.
outfit?
Yeah.
Frogbert is finding a new place to
Fair
go.
dawned, my
New
fellow
rainforest.
early riser.
Oh. Oh, thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the lurk. Solsti?
Envious of those still sleeping soundly, no doubt.
Solsli? Is that an L? Solsli?
Oh, I can't really see because it's gray and black for me. Solsti? I mute. Don't worry about it.
To you.
Oh.
I've heard nothing myself.
But yes, Jaden, get some rest for sure.
I I dare say the sea air will do you good. Why not join the others on deck? Charlian should be coming into view at any moment.
Make sure you're hydrating if you aren't hydrating, and of course, get your stretches in. Make sure you've eaten if you haven't.
The twins are so cute when they're asleep and therefore can't argue with each other.
I know, when they're sleeping together, they look like dolls, and then they wake up and they're little gremlins.
Yeah.
Provide me with a comfy vibe while I rest. Of course. We're just gonna be speaking and basically reading out all of the script here if they're not voiced. So
Yeah, we're telling a story.
hello? She's the lady that we saw at the end of Shadowbringers. Yeah. Now? With a stranger?
Your voice yet reaches you. I am glad.
Just because we're on a boat.
Hear,
Rock.
feel, think.
Oh, is she Heidelin? Has she taken physical form?
We meet face to face at last.
Look at her eyes.
Warrior of light, guided by the crystal.
Sorry. Laughing at the frog?
What? Why now?
Why now, Heidelin? I can trust your words no longer. That's a little aggressive.
Yeah.
Let's see, why now, Heidelin?
You really have the chance to be like an aggro shit in this game.
Yeah.
After your sojourn
Wait, do you see what's in her hand?
Is it?
It's a mask. It's an Asian mask.
Yeah.
What Heidelin has always been. A primal.
She refers to herself in first person?
Zodiac was created to forestall the apocalypse which threatened the ancient world. And I was brought forth to bind him.
I love the piano version of the song, by the way.
Yet 7 times now, those who would orchestrate a return to that bygone era have rejoined a shard to the god I had sundered. The greater his strength grows, the swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your mind into the rift betwixt is no longer mine to wield. Yet though it taxes me sorely, I dare not leave these words unsaid. Even bereft of my guidance, you and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past. A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine.
What do you mean, time? Like, universe?
Wheels shudder and turn.
I think
conflict
that's what she's trying to say.
looms.
Like lifetimes.
Monumental, which will decide the fate of this world and all life upon it. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
So I wonder if Zodiac will have a personification of some kind.
Oh. That is a good question.
I will not keep you further. Your traveler's heart must yearn to behold this unfamiliar land. We shall meet again, and soon.
I just don't understand why she decides to manifest now. Like prior in Stormblood, we didn't hear her at all. Or much at all, I should say. And then like suddenly she decides to manifest as like a being and like out of nowhere. And now, like, she's not even really in our head. She's almost like in proximity. Girl, how did you get that good of a sleep?
What a fine morning.
Okay, never mind.
Medium stretch.
Stiff, though.
JK, she's stiff.
And a good morning to you too. Taking a look at the island already?
Then let's go. Let's go. Might still be room in the prow if we're lucky.
I wonder how long the journey is. It looks like it was almost practically an entire day.
Sleepers have arisen.
Yeah, because it's kind of continent wide almost.
There she is. Good old Charlian.
There's
I
music.
see it.
Also, their outfits 100% have a all new.
Home at last. Well, maybe not in Father's eyes, but we'll manage on our own.
He can get fucked, don't worry about him.
Must.
You've been fine this entire time. You'll be okay.
Exactly, exactly.
Alone in this, don't you? Indeed. 'Tis as Sir Estinian said.
Your two dads are
Forget
here.
not the comrades who boarded this ship at your side. I prithee.
Yeah. 2 dads and Reen's dad.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's someone else's dad.
Thank you, my friends.
No,
bad.
you're right.
We are ever
Taken
grateful
already.
for your steadfast support.
Upon arrival, we will be disembarking into the heart of Charlian proper.
It'll be our first time. We're ready.
There is no greater concentration of wisdom in all the world. I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning, we will find the answers we seek.
I don't remember why, but Matoya left Charlian. You would think she would love being here, but there has to be some type of incident that happened with
He was
her.
disgraced somehow or something.
Yeah. Or then she just didn't, something happened where she just didn't want to be with them. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, Matoya seems like she always wants to help and like offer help even though she's grouchy. There it is. The moon. Oh, title drop.
ENDWALKER.
Here we are. We're here.
Oh.
But yeah, Matoya seems like she wants to help, so I can imagine like
Charlian.
her desire to would not be
Nation of the Northern
welcome.
Seas. Where under the watchful gaze of
Aliak.
Fanac, the patron deity of scholars, academics
Ah,
hold all
yeah.
manner of knowledge and
So
secrets.
pretty.
Once, they deigned to accept foreign students into a distant colony maintained in the Dravanian hinterlands. How swiftly they abandoned it once the first Garlean boot set hostile foot on Alamegan soil.
They're like, we're getting the
So
fuck out of here.
averse to the prosecution of war, these men of wisdom, your would-be allies.
Okay, don't say would be. I don't know who you are, but don't say would be.
The Northern
Oh.
Empty. Interesting.
The Northern Empty is the area. Interesting.
I thought they'd never let us off the ship. What's next then? Entry applications?
Customs.
Don't say that. Don't say that. They may
We will
actually.
find no cause to deny us.
Hasn't Charlian all but severed relations with foreign powers? Those of us without direct ties, myself included, may be refused outright.
That's true. He does work for
'Tis true
Ishgard.
that, as a nation, Charlian only forms trade agreements with a select few neutral countries. But from a practical standpoint, an island cannot afford to be overly strict with its borders. Especially not if that island's people are wholly devoted to the accumulation
Sure, but they
of
already had
knowledge.
one guy come and be like,
If
fuck
one
off,
submits the
we're
proper
not.
paperwork,
Sure did. He sure
the
fucking did.
identity and
Yeah.
intent,
We're not forming a
Foreigners
coalition
may
with
be
you. I don't care if it
granted entry.
endangers us. We're fine.
May.
Yeah.
Quite. So let us be absolutely clear on these points before we proceed.
No weed.
The
Around Jay?
immigration officer will ask for your affiliation and your purpose of visit.
Prithee,
Considering
don't tell
Charlian's
anybody.
views on intervention, I strongly suggest we avoid any mention of the Scions.
That's a good point.
Crown has laid the groundwork for us to act as associates of the students of Baldessian, and our ostensible reason for being here is to aid in their order's restoration.
I love the music in the back.
It is pretty. I was thinking that.
Grahatir, it might expedite our progress should an actual student be seen at the head of our little group. Would you mind leading the way?
True, he was part of the students of
The
Baldessian.
immigration officers were this way, as I recall. Shall we?
He was out looking for, like, looking at the Crystal Tower.
Yeah.
When the students of Baldessian were blown up and they were, like, not even found, remember?
Yeah.
Greetings.
Many years
Sister
ago,
and I
many
are
moons.
eager to make our way into the city. Would you be so kind as to process our entry applications?
Oh god, the entry applications. Oh.
Certainly. I see by your mark you are an Archon.
Can you hide your tattoos, my dude?
I am. Grahatir
You're wearing a
of the
scarf,
students
there's no
of Baldessian
excuse.
at your service.
No. Can you bundle that up, my dude?
I was assigned to an Eorzean survey team, but have returned to assist with the reformation of my order. My associates here will provide additional support.
Oh, she seemed happy with that. Never mind.
She's got her red denial stamp ready. Like, denied. Denied. Denied.
There's a lot of Brenda energy.
Oh my
And it
god.
seems some few of your companions are also Archons. If you'll step forward, we can process those applications first.
You in the frog suit, what are you doing here?
How can you see Y'shtolas? Y'shtolas are on her
Y'shtola
boat.
rule.
Boom. Somebody's seen them.
Sure have.
But who?
I like your nail polish, girl. Okay, hold on. We might have to talk later, Brenda.
That list is etherically linked with a citizen registry kept in the main repository.
Theoretically linked, damn.
So everything that she puts into it, it gets linked to everything connected to it.
Like physically linked, I guess.
It's basically a tablet.
Yeah.
It's basically the internet. They created the internet using the Aether. Using Aether. Uh-oh. You can't say
You might know her
you're...
dad.
that you can't say that you're Leviers because you're not.
No, it's-
Oh god. Fucking this.
And Alize Levy.
You're doing it.
They're doing it. And she's gonna be like, there are no such people in our record.
Your applications have also been approved. Having said that,
In the brink.
the streets are abuzz with talk of how House Leveilleur's lord disowned his young progeny.
He's wrong and bad. So
Yeah, well, he did, but we're here to tell him he's an asshole.
And while such personal circumstances constitute no reason to deny you entry, I urge you to avoid exacerbating your present situation. Times are quite
I'm gonna do the
troubling enough
opposite of
already.
that. Thank you.
Times are quite troubled. What's going on, Brenda? Let me know. Tell me the tea. What do you mean?
Keep that in mind.
Brenda, you have to tell me.
Brenda, girl.
These last two are not Charlian natives, but you will find their credentials are in order. An application was made in advance.
Ain't a city and roll up.
The lady who is singing this right now is now starting to play Final Fantasy, so.
Name and occupation?
Frog.
Name and occupation? Bunny girl.
Hop up.
Champion
of Eorzea,
Ooh, I don't want to say champion of
I'm
Eorzea.
gonna say adventure. I'm gonna keep it humble.
I'm gonna say artisan, because you have to remember we're here to help the students at Baldessian come back. So if I'm an artisan, then like I can help build buildings and shit. That'd be good, right?
Oh, crafty. No pun intended, but craft. Yeah, that makes sense. You're here to
Yeah.
work.
I'm here to work, yeah. And
okay. I'm picking up what you're putting
profile
down.
describes you as an adventurer, but one also trained in the rather more constructive pursuits of procurement and production.
Mm-hmm.
You may enter.
Thank you. I don't know about Estinian though. He has no skills other than stabbing things. Sorry.
I can kill dragons. Okay.
If you got any dragons, show me.
At least. And what, pray tell, is your profession now?
I'm a hobo. Sorry.
I haven't showered in 2 weeks.
He's like, what do I do? What do I actually do? Shit. Here comes Cryle, thank God. God, thank God.
That's so funny, oh my god.
That was a Brie like situation.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hired for his strength at arms. Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
There you go.
Yeah.
If you insist on sponsoring his entry, then so be it.
I
But
work
while
at
I
McDonald's.
appreciate that desperate times call for desperate measures, I find your choice of company concerning. Be advised that even a single misstep may have severe repercussions for your
Cute,
organization.
dude. Whatever.
I have every confidence in my chosen company, dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your concern.
Damn, Cryle got him. She's like, thank you for your non-opinion. Thank you. Goodbye.
Go home and drink some wine about it. Thank you.
Remember how Estinian was like, I fucking hate that bitch. She's crazy. And then now she's the one saving him from Brenda.
Yeah.
Long
From the
voyage
brig.
notwithstanding, you will seem none the worse for wear. There is much to discuss, but this is hardly the place. Let's be on our way.
Hold on, we gotta go and grab Estinian's 6 spears. Back on the ship. Hold on.
They probably got stopped at customs.
Oh,
You're welcome, by the way. She means
welcome, friends, to Sharlayan.
Wait, you only said that to us too? What about the rest of the crew?
Mercenary. I should hope my welcome
Well, they've been there
includes
before,
a
I guess.
generous salary.
Like we're the only ones not technically
I had to say
from there or have
something,
experience
so
there. So.
taciturn.
They have some... I don't want to say that. Let's back up. Alright. You ready? Cryle.
Yeah. I'm glad I spotted your ship coming into port. The officers are born bureaucrats and sticklers for detail. In any case, you may relax and take a moment to get your land legs back.
Landlubbers. We do have a new outfit. Horse chestnut weapon coffer. You are a full fucking frogbird.
Yes, I am.
I actually don't want that. Should I? I should.
Oh, it's better than what I'm wearing. Sure.
Oh, okay. I'll just be honest, this is gonna be better. Okay, never mind, JK. This is worse. This is worse than what I was wearing. But alright, that's fine.
You want to talk to everybody and see what they say?
Bree, did you change? Did you Fantasia?
No,
Oh no, you're just wearing a different outfit, JK.
different outfit.
Cute.
It's Reen's outfit.
Just the top of
Just the
it.
top, yeah.
Very cute. Did you pay for that?
Maybe.
It should be, yeah. Reen, all of character outfits should be.
How much money have you spent in the game, Brie, I swear.
And I also bought Dote.
The toad.
Do you remember somebody asked, I don't remember who it was. I think it was either Nine or Nezu, I don't remember, but they asked me, they're like, be honest, how much have you spent on this game? I'm like, I literally only pay for my subscription.
Yeah.
I've never really, the only thing I've paid for is like a $3 snap emote. Not even joking.
It's worth it too, honestly. Okay.
Sorry, I'm just exploring around. Look at the ocean over here.
I know, the weather's kind of crappy right now, but
That's okay.
so pretty.
I bet there's a lookout on top of that statue.
I don't think you can climb it. Huh.
Oh god, you know what I just realized? We have to get the fucking ether currents. Fuck.
Ether currents?
Wait.
The ether shards, you mean? Ethernet shards?
Over here, it's Gargura.
What?
Oh,
they
she
left.
disappeared. Holy shit. She realized she was being swarmed. She got the fuck
Were we
out.
famous for a second? Were we on our...
Oh, do they have... Hold on. Love mates. Okay, I can't do any... Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. I need to turn in my tomes, basically.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
We
you
should
ready?
make this our like home base too once we get.
We should.
I don't know how to do that.
I feel really sad. I don't want to like get rid of Crystarium because it's one of my favorite places. But
It
okay,
is.
okay, whatever.
Okay. There we go. I thought to launch directly into an explanation of what I've learned and how we might proceed. Wait. But this is Yanali and Asinian's first time in Charlian, and for the rest of you, a homecoming that was long overdue. You must have places you wish to visit, people you're dying to see. Therefore, I propose we postpone our agenda so you all may have sufficient time to recover from your journey and get your bearings in the city.
This is a cute song.
It's cute. It's a homecoming song.
Mm-hmm.
Once you settled in, we can reconvene the Baldesian Annex. How does that sound? It's a fine suggestion. You may not be welcome in the Levier estate as such, but I should like to nose around the neighborhood all the same. Do you need, like...
You should egg your own house.
toilet paper?
TP your own house.
Yeah.
Stupid Leviers! I'm equally untethered, as it were. There's no particular place that my kin call home.
Oh.
Still, I would not pass up the opportunity to reacquaint myself with the city. Likewise, a quick tour of old haunts might even yield some useful gossip. The annex was west of the Aetherite Plaza, wasn't it? I shall join you there anon.
Yes, we'll see you there. Molly. Jay?
What are you gonna do?
I too have places I would be remiss in not visiting forthwith. By thy leave.
He's just gonna head over to a library.
What of you, Asinian? My services as a guide are yours for the asking.
That won't be necessary. Until we reconvene, I prefer to wander as the wind takes me.
Also very brave. Bye! But I could... Oh.
Now we're here with Cat Husband.
Well, Raha, would you like to join us then? Raha. You've been gone for quite a while, and this would be the perfect way to refresh those dusty old memories of yours. Oh, of course. If you'll have me. Oh, Graha. Don't be so humble. Come, Yanelli. Charlian waits.
Oh.
A date? A date?
Okay, realistically, actually, if this was like, this had dating sim abilities, like similar to Three Houses.
Yeah.
Who would you end up going for? Like,
oh god, that's so hard.
Like, you know how did you finish Blue Lions, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
You did. So like at the end, you can choose one to S rank, right? But the rest of them will be like A rank.
Oh, that's so hard.
So let's say you S or A ranked all of them, everybody, right?
Yeah.
Who would you end up S ranking?
Oh geez, maybe still Emmerich. I don't know. That's really hard.
I agree. I forgot. I was only thinking of the Scions. I was only thinking of the Scions, and then you're like, oh, just probably still Emmerich. I'm like, oh shit, you're right.
I agree.
Couple of simps over here.
Yes, and
yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. You think we're the only ones in the whole fandom? Exactly.
Oh, there was another thing because we were getting on a ship that was like, oh, Louis Swa and stuff like that. Like Louis Swa took the ship or whatever, and it reminded me. So Kabocha, she's one of the friends of Burner. Recently they played FF14 together. And she's actually in the EU servers, and they have a server called Louis Swa, and I was like, I would 100% be in the Louis Swa server.
That's interesting.
He's fucking amazing. But speaking of that, while we were in that, and I was in Kabo's chat, she was talking about how she was going to be meeting Emmerich for the first time, and Burner noticed that she was about to meet Emmerich for the first time, and so he goes, oh, "You're going to meet Emmerich? Oh, he's the best. He's literally the best. He's the best. He's the best." And Kaba was like, "Well, if you had to choose like who's best husbando and best waifu in Final Fantasy 14, who would it be?" And Burner really did say best husbando would be Emmerich, and then best waifu would be Y'shtola.
Yeah.
For him.
Yeah,
and he's...
Yeah, I would agree with that, yeah.
He's halfway into Stormblood, so he doesn't know the rest of the cast, but still, even then. Who would you say is your favorite? Do you have a favorite Ascian?
Maybe, God, what the fuck is his name?
Which
Two-tone
one?
hair? Two-tone...
Emet-Selch?
Emet-Selch, yes, probably him.
Is it because he went from being enemies to friends, essentially?
He was always kind of eccentric, like...
He was very eccentric, yeah.
Like, he wasn't just like, I'm a bad guy.
Like, at the end of the day, what I really liked about him was he legitimately was like, I'm watching you and trying to understand you guys. Like, legitimately try to see why you're doing what you're doing. Even if I don't, like, agree with it, I at least want to see and try to relate and understand. And at the end of the day, he didn't relate and understand, or couldn't, because of his situation. But you guys, in a way, you and him and the Warrior of Light, at least at the very least, compromised in their own way. And with the fight with the Elidibus, he did come and help us. So
yeah,
I legitimately I was doing that fight level 5 crying.
Oh, God.
I was crying and doing that fight at the same time. All right, ready?
I'm ready for Graha, yeah.
All right.
He would be number 2, though, I'd have to say at this point.
Graha would be?
Number 2, yeah.
Over Urianger?
Yeah, Urianger sometimes is just too much. Like, he gives me too much of, like...
He's too fucking Aquarius. He's too Aquarius.
I mean...
Listen, I know my own kind. Fucking weird, man.
It would be 3 if anything. Like it would be Emmerich, Graha, and Urianger. I think would be like my top 3 if I had to pick. Yeah. Any hoodles. After you, my friend. I'm more than content to follow your lead. Graha's not coming. Okay. Keep him at your side in order to pursue quest objectives. Well, all right. Leave Graha to you behind. I would never. Try next week with Kyle. Okay. Oh my god! I have my wind-up version of him out too!
Look at this minion.
Baby pet, so original.
Wait, Suko with Kryl while... Okay.
Dude, you don't have a minion out. I just realized.
Oh. Wonder why that is.
It's weird.
I'll have my fish out in a little bit.
All set? Then let us be on our way. Our first stop, amusingly enough, will be the last stand. It's a cafe on the west side of the harbor. Krau's also coming. Lead your okay.
Okay. I'm
Field
leading
trip.
him over. Conversation points. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Sky. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the raid. Oh my gosh. Okay. So raiders, hi, hello. How are you guys? Thank you, Sky, for the raid. If you're not familiar with who I am, oh, thank you for the follow, by the way, Jelly. If you're not familiar with who I am, my name is QBJun. You may call me QB, you may call me Jun. I am a virtual bee-tuber. I'm a queen bee who plays a lot of games, different games, and I craft and crochet, and I listen to true crime with my community, Beelings. Oh my gosh, thank you for the follow as well, Digi. And Goth White Bunny, thank you, thank you.
There's so many of you.
I kind of like know what you were doing, Sky. You were probably arting, but okay, can I have a shout out to Sky, please?
I got it already.
Oh, you did? Oh, wait, let me see. Oh yeah, you were arting. Yes. Oh, thank you for the follow, default dude. FF14, 14. Let's go. Yes. She was doing emotes. Excellent. Well, I'm glad that you got some. I'm such a huge fan of Sky. Eventually, Sky is going to be my art teacher when she gets those when she starts doing those streams, because I am still an amateur when it comes to art, but Sky is definitely an expert that I'd love to learn from her. So I've been meaning to check out Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, it is a very, very, very good game. I would say be aware though, things like ARR can be kind of a slog. Currently we are towards the last expansion of the entire game, so be aware of any spoilers. If you have a really good memory, then don't look. But otherwise it is a very, very good game. Currently Endwalker is supposed to be a sob heavy game. And my two guests here, both Shammy and Bree, at least Shammy and I, we love to cry at media, so we're so for it. We're so for it.
Yeah, we're ready to get our soul.
How's Endwalker going? We literally just got to Charlene. So, huge FF14 fan. Excellent. I don't have time for another MMO. Honestly, I feel that if somebody came up to me and was like, hey, do you want to play another MMO? I'm like, absolutely not. I already have enough time syncs as it is. Oh no, all I have going for me is my memory. Oh no. Oh no. Honestly, can you share a little bit of that? I'll help you. I already have my hands full with Lost Ark. I played a little bit of Lost Ark. It is very pretty. Yeah, we did. We definitely did. I don't remember what level I got to, but I definitely enjoyed it, the amount that I played. Still not giving you my gems. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with Lost Ark. Did not stay with it. To be honest, we took a little bit to actually get to this point too with Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, I should probably say hi with my model. 1 second. 1 second to all raiders. My bad. 1 sec. I should have moved over here earlier. But yes, thanks for stopping by. Sky, just a reminder, of course, if you haven't already, eat, drink, relax. You did a really great job today with your stream. Relax your, stretch out your hand, do some hand exercises, make sure you keep yourself hydrated and flexible. That is your tool. So yes. But yes, just to say hello, to say hello with my model. Love you, Jun. Love you too. Sky. But yes, I'm gonna get back into Final Fantasy XIV. I just wanted to say hi with my carbuncle and my low poly grapes. So I'm gonna go relax and we'll lurk, of course. Go and relax, please. Enjoy. And for raiders who decide to stay, thank you. If you haven't followed yet, or have seen my socials are here, so feel free to join if you so please. If not, that's okay. Feel free to relax and chill for what we call MSQ theater, where we will be reading out lines, so just to be aware if they are not voiced. Okay.
If I could pimp out the Discord for a second, if anybody is interested in starting Final Fantasy, there's a bunch of us in the Discord play, and we're more than happy to help you level up.
Yes.
We've
Absolutely.
done that for so many of our friends now.
So many of my friends.
So,
honestly, we're kind of dangerous because we like go to we chill out to this game so much. Honestly, we're not even sponsored by Yoshi P. I don't know how many people I've actually brought into this game, but I will have to say it's definitely in the double digits. And it's just it's such a good game though, so it's like it's really hard. It's like one thing for something to be hard to advertise, but when you have such a good game, then advertising doesn't feel like it doesn't feel hard at all. Like you're just talking about a game that you already play.
I genuinely feel that it's got a little something for everybody, every type of player.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna discuss the storage facility.
Okay. How do I talk to them? How do I?
Just right click if you have to be in there, and then the chat bubble will show up. Yeah, there you go.
Facility. Okay. With all the unusual wares coming and going at all hours, I expect the assistance of an intrepid adventurer would be highly appreciated. I see no reason why you couldn't undertake any task which pique your interest. You've been cleared by the immigration officials, after all. I look forward to the day your name is celebrated in Charlie in the same way it is in Eorzea. Oh, Graha.
What's Kryl have to say?
This place is called the Peristyle, and it is the first stop for cargo unloaded at the docks. You'll find the usual necessities for daily living and other imports vital to running an island nation, but also supplies that further Charlene's pursuit of knowledge, namely large quantities of books, specimens, and samples. Sorting these stacks certainly seems to keep the attendants busy.
Is it game time? Exclamation point game time? Or slash game time? I'm trying to I don't remember how to get that to show up, actually.
You know that was a thing.
Yeah. Oh, it is. Oh, no, sorry. I thought you were telling me it was exclamation point game time. If you know what the command is, please let me know, because I don't remember. All I do know is that I have 3.3 hours of this game on Steam. 3.3k. Sorry. They're not 3.3, not 3 hours. 3.3k.
I just opened the game now.
And I'm straight into Endwalker.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Vixray. Go ahead.
It is /playtime. Like no
space. /playtime.
It says I have 23 hours and 23 days and 6 hours.
I have 22 days.
I have 65 days. I did start before everybody else did, to be fair.
Yeah, you had your own stint, so to speak.
Yeah. Do you want me to read this one? Do you want me to read Graha so you can relax your voice a little bit? Relax your throat?
Sure. Relax me. Sure.
Now that is a sight one could hardly forget. The great statue of Thaliak. As a student of Baldesion, I was originally quartered on the Isle of Val. But I would gaze upon the scholar's wise features every time I returned by ship to the city. Cool. Alright, and Kryl.
The path leading out towards the sea is known as the Thaliak Stoa, some name for the statue of the scholar which stands at its end. As you know, the Charlean people prize the accumulation of wisdom above all else. Thus, when Thaliak was chosen as our patron deity, it was more a matter of pragmatism than belief, an alignment of principles, as it were. We may have honored him with a rather impressive sculpture, yes, but our faith is not so restrictive as that of, say, the Ashgardians. Individual Sharlians can, and do, worship the divinities of their choosing. Interesting. Okay. I love this as a way to get to know a new place.
I've been playing Moms. Oh no. You've been playing MMOs. Yeah, I see. Oh, this is the last stand. Do we want to make sure that there are other places that... Oh, we should grab the Aethernet shard, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, there's only 2
Big
places,
one
I
is
think.
Up here, too, up the stairs here.
Sure. Do you want to gather all of them first, and then we'll
Sure.
make our way back down? What would you say is the number 1 MMO for you, Digi? What do you say? It's you said you play. No, I'm sorry, that was Jelly who played Lost Ark. Which one do you say is your favorite if you had to choose? And we too have been playing MMOs for a very long time as well. Okay. Oh lord. Uh-oh. I've opened up a can of worms. That's fine.
Oh lord.
Hello, lord. Yeah, I don't know. There are other MMOs that we've played a lot that were a little some for the better, for where if there's anything I remember, it was it was Archage. Oh, wait, no. We should probably continue going up this way, because look at how far this is gonna be. This is a long.
So pretty, though. I know I keep saying that, but this is so pretty.
MapleStory and RuneScape were my favorite growing up. Oh yeah, for sure. MapleStory I played for a little bit. RuneScape I played a lot when I was very young, but my childhood MMO I would say is Ragnarok Online. Ragnarok I played a lot of hours of Ragnarok Online. Maybe even rivaling Final Fantasy 14.
That much, really? Wow.
Yeah.
I had a Fiesta phase.
I am porting back to the Aetherite Plaza.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna head north. But yeah, I remember RuneScape. I think RuneScape was the first time I ever experienced PvP as well. And so I just remember, yeah, I remembered that. Wait, is it this way? No, it's up and then left. Bree's got it. The music here is so pretty.
It is. This is definitely my longest played MMO, though. That's no contest.
Okay, and after this, I like the soft bongos, by the way. Just saying. Love the soft bongos. RuneScape was all I did growing up, lol. I didn't like RS PvP that much. Yeah, I say that because I had no idea what was going on, I remember. And it would give me a warning because I was very young. I was like, I don't know, like 6. I would go in I would have a warning that like, oh, like you're going into an area that's like dangerous, that people can attack you. And so I thought, okay, how is this any different from like the bandits that I've been killing? Like I figured, okay, this is just harder bandits, not going to be a big deal. And then I go there and I just get my ass kicked. just absolutely die.
All your stuff, huh?
And yeah, and it was just, they were probably like, oh, this bitch just has like coal, some iron, and some bread. Like, what's she doing? But there I was. Well, at the moment, Final Fantasy 14 for sure. But I played Guild Wars 2 for 9 years. Got top 10 in PvP a season and quit. Oh. LOL. It was like, and like 3 in WoW and SWTOR. Yeah, I know that, I know several friends that have played. How is this any different? Oh no, robbed in the wild. Yeah, I was very much robbed in the wild. so robbed. And I was just like, oh, I don't have anything anymore. And the thing is, I didn't understand the need to put things in like your storage and stuff. So I lost everything that I worked on.
Aww. That sucks.
6-year-old me was devastated.
See, that happened to me immediately when I first played, and I never played it again because I was so discouraged.
You went straight into the PvP area?
I didn't know any better. It was like one of my very first like MMO moments.
That was me too.
I didn't know that would happen.
That was me too.
Yeah.
I am in the circle. You guys are. If you guys are next to the aetheryte, then take it to the what is it called? Scholar's Harbor. If you're next to the aetheryte.
I think we did all the talkie sections, so.
Yeah, I'm looking at the map and there's only 2, so that's why I was like, okay, guess it's time. But yeah, I would say Aro was my biggest one, and then I don't know. Well, I know that Bree and we played a lot of Terra, actually. We played a lot of Terra online. I remember asking my roommates at the time while I was at work, could they please log me into and put me into the queue for fucking Archage, because it would take literal hours for you to log in. Oh my god.
All that work just for us to get to the PvP zone and be like, nah, fuck this.
Yeah, because we couldn't like finish the quest because people kept PvPing us at the quest person, and it kept happening for days, and we're like, okay, well,
they would camp the spawn area.
Yeah. I love seeing the way that Final Fantasy players set up their bars. Yeah, everybody's bars are different. I can explain what my layout looks like. I only have two buttons on my mouse, actually, so I can give you a rundown. So I've been keeping track of Ashes of Creation. I'm not particularly keeping track, but I'm aware of its existence. Whether or not I'd play it is another story altogether, because I mean, we just got into ENDWALKER, baby. Like, we ready.
Probably was kind of fun. I'm excited to see like how it progresses.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready for you whenever you are.
Yeah. And here we are, the last stand. I may have mentioned this before, but although our research into nutrition and food preparation is quite extensive, the average Charlian tends to regard seasoning and flavor with a certain indifference. Do they serve that bread here?
Yeah, absolutely.
The brick. How can I put this? The food is, it's bland. As encapsulated by our infamous Archon loaf, the prevailing sentiment towards cuisine is dietary value first, and taste a distant second. There is one pupil in the studium, however, who could stomach the school's insipid meals no longer. So he quit his lessons and poured all his savings into building a proper eatery. Good for him.
Good for him.
Somebody had to do it. And so the last stand came to be. It is, as the name implies, the sole dedicated outpost of fine dining in Charlian. No wonder it's called the last stand. Like, I can't fucking take it anymore. That's it.
I must head out, but happy to meet you all. See you all around for sure. Thank you for coming by, Digi. Enjoy the rest of your evening or morning, you know, whatever the day is. And we'll see you soon. Thanks.
I forgot we had another Kiwi. We have Cutest Kiwi, and now we have Digi Kiwi.
Yeah.
And so the last stand came to be. It is, as the name implies, the sole dedicated outpost of fine dining in Charlian, the one and only bastion of the culinary arts in an isle of otherwise mediocre fare. I seem to recall their burger being hailed as one of the more impressive items.
Oh, sorry. I didn't notice that it was me. Oh.
Okay.
I seem to recall their burger being hailed as one of the more impressive items in the menu, not that I ever had the pleasure of eating one myself. Is somebody literally advertising an FC called Queso? Real?
470 plus members, baby.
Jeez.
Because you were a typical Charlian when it came to cheap and convenient Raha. But surely Totaro has since taught you how to appreciate a well-prepared dish. We should all stop in when the time permits and sample the cafe's delights.
Can you give me a second? I want to know why she calls him Raha. Why?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Why does Cryo call Raha? It's literally the top one. It's an affectionate nickname, much like how Matoya calls and Mithra call Y'shtola Shtola for short. Cryo calls Raha as a sign of affection between them as fellow Archons and members of the students of Baldesion.
Okay, cute. Shall we
Um,
press on? The stairs to the side of the cafe there will take us up to the Aetherite Plaza.
oh, okay. I see. Alize also calls him Raha.
Have we heard her say that?
I think later on she does, but interesting. An explanation. So the G in his name refers to his tribe, but Raha is his actual name. So saying his full name, just Graha, is saying Raha of your tribe. However, just saying Raha is Raha you as an individual.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes. So essentially, she's close enough to him to drop the prefix, but she does not feel that close to Y'shtola to drop her prefix. It kind of reminds me similar to in Japanese, where if you mainly, when you first meet somebody, use their family name, but when you get close enough to them, you start using their first name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that a little bit.
To be honest, I thought Tia was the tribal part.
Tia is whether or not you are affiliated. It is basically your position in your tribe. So Tia is basically you are not the alpha in your tribe. Because there's another one. Right. So Nun, N-U-N-H, is the alpha or the breeding male who gets to breed with all the cat girls. But Tia is basically every other beta male.
Oh my god, is Graha a virgin?
I mean, anyway, shall we press on?
Shall. Somebody's gonna ask these questions.
I actually knew all this information prior because of my name when I had to make my name in LA. Cat girls don't have to adhere to those naming principles, thankfully. Last naming principles, but it would technically mean that my name for my character would be Nelly.
Yeah, I was gonna say someone closely would just call you Nelly.
Yes.
Very
yes,
cute,
yes.
Ashley. Nelly.
Yeah.
Cute.
I'm ready. Go for it.
An unusual shape, isn't it? I assure you, however, that is a perfectly functioning aetherite. Remember to attune yourself before we move on. Now, being the diligent tour guide that I am, I should make mention of the confluence.
I'm trying to look at it. I'm trying to look at the aether out. That's better. It looks like a snail shell to me. I don't know. But go ahead.
I'll take a look. It kind of does. Now that I see on your stream, yes, it does.
It's like a nautilus.
It does. Yeah, for sure. It looks
Maybe
like a
it is, 'cause
nautilus.
we're on the coast. We're on like a...
That makes sense. That would make sense. Yeah.
Now, being the diligent tour guide that I am, I should make mention of the confluence, a research facility located on this very plaza. Its much vaunted discoveries are the reason Charlian stands at the forefront of teleportation technology. In deciphering the underlying principles of elegant aetherites, it allowed us to understand and reconstruct what was essentially a lost art. And off we go to our next destination. Our path leads northeast to the Agora, Charlian's largest marketplace.
Nice.
Shopping time!
Thankfully, we grabbed all the aetherites.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh, it's a talking point over here. I think, right?
Oh.
Or at least there is a talking point here. All right, I'm talking to Graha first, okay?
Yeah. If I can target him.
Remember to press and hold X if people's things are in the way.
Alright. I'm good.
Okay. Speaking of aetherites, those teleportation fees do add up after a while. which is why I tended to rely on the far cheaper ferry services. I was pleasantly surprised when Mistress Tataru informed me that the Scions are reimbursed for transportation costs as part of our duties, but I find old habits hard to break. That, and I'd rather not be bothered filling out the necessary paperwork. Graha says no to paperwork. It's okay. I can do the paperwork for you, Graha.
Yeah, right. That's the entrance to the confluence. I have no doubt their expertise will prove useful at some point, so I suggest you remember the way here.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Next area here. Oh, this place is fucking...
It's packed.
We really are at the end, you know? At the last
It's so funny
expansion.
'cause the other places seem like ghost towns.
Literally, like I'm thinking of oh my god, why can't I think of the city? Not the Crystarium. I was gonna say blank in Crystarium. Kugane. Kugane and Crystarium are like empty.
Yeah.
All the time. Okay. Do you mind if I browse the shelves for a moment? There might be some hidden gems I've yet to read.
Only a moment. How optimistic. Feel free to browse all you like, but we won't wait around for you.
Perhaps I'll return here later then.
Fucking nerd.
He is a nerd. Little nerd. Alright, last place here. The mender here. Apothecary. Okay.
Welcome to the Agora, where you can find wares made in Charlian, as well as a wide selection of imported goods. They also used to sell questionable prototypes from the various research institutes, but I think that practice has thankfully died out, for the most part. Otherwise, I can think of no better place to stock up for your next big adventure. Am I overselling it? Ahem. On a more serious note, the next stop on our tour is one which has particular relevance to our ultimate purpose here. We must head back to the Aetheryte Plaza, follow the path north, then climb up the stairs to that imposing building at the very top.
Okay.
We go into the mansion?
I think we can just walk there. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Look at Graha go! Pump those arms, pump those legs.
Hopefully it's on this end. The acoustic guitar for this is so pretty.
Very fitting here, I think.
Oh, look at this fountain. It's so pretty here.
Yeah.
Discuss the water features. These little decorative features are typical of Charlian architecture. Aside from the research wing, our headquarters on the Isle of Val were rather simple and rustic by comparison.
This is the Nymphaeum, an area dedicated to the blessings of water. For Charlians, water represents more than a life-sustaining liquid. It is a remainder of the Great Flood which precipitated the birth of our nation, as well as a symbol of the knowledge which flows from Faliak's divine ewer.
Oh, so this place was created and birthed by the flood?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm confused, but we'll see, we'll see.
Ewer is the astrologing card with the, cup on it.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
This is the reason you see an abundance of fountains throughout the city, and a propensity for utilizing water as a decorative feature in our architecture.
Okay.
Very interesting.
Where is the... Okay, it's just above.
Upstairs,
just above us.
Yeah. Have we gotten a grand tour like this before? I don't think we have.
No, I don't believe so. I don't think this is what they did for Kugane. And I don't know if they did it for Crystarium.
No, because we kind of met our friends one by one, so...
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
This grand structure before you is the Rostra. The name refers to the original public platform erected here, upon which a forum of elected representatives would deliver orations and debate policy. Although the stage has since evolved into council chambers, the nature of the forum and the duties of its members remain largely unchanged. Am I boring you, Raha? You seem awfully distracted.
My apologies. From here one can see the entire city spread out below. Can you? Oh, you can. It's very pretty, especially at this time of night.
Yeah.
And like dusk.
Mm-hmm.
The vista put me in mind of my arrival on the first. Those who had gathered at the Crystal Tower asked me how they might go about building a new home. Naturally, my answers were all inspired by my knowledge of the finest settlement I could think of, the great city of Sharlayan.
Checks out, actually. Yeah.
And bit by bit, those few buildings grew into a town, a community, Crystarium. I can almost see its echo.
I see. Feel free to come up here whenever you wish. I don't think the counselors would object to you simply enjoying the view. Such memories should be treasured. For now, however, the tour must go on. Our spectacle of sightseeing concludes with the fittingly named Journey's End. Walk down the stairs to the east and continue straight ahead.
I can definitely see Crystarium having inspiration from Sharlayan.
Me too, definitely.
And I can, you know where else I can see Sharlayan? Amarot.
I was gonna say the same thing. Yes.
Amarot has a very similar building feel as well.
That can't be a coincidence. No wonder. We've arrived at Journey's End. History tells us this is where those who put ashore with Archon young Crips built their first homes. In the present day, it serves as the residential district for the most important officials and the oldest Sharlayan families. You'll see that one mansion is clearly larger than its neighbors. That estate belongs to our friends from House Levier. All things considered, we should probably keep our distance for the time being. Or egg their house.
Yeah, just egg their fucking house.
And with that, we bring our little Sharlayan tour to a close. I hope it has proven to be an entertaining and enlightening experience. Now, shall we head directly to the Baldesian Annex? You remember the way, don't you, Raha?
Let me think. We head down towards the harbor, cross the bridge on our right, and then follow the path below the Aetheryte Plaza.
To you, Nelly.
Okay. Oh. Damn, we really didn't have to go running around and grab those Aetherytes. We could have just... But at the end of the day, I mean, they haven't done it for any of the other cities, so...
Yeah.
It wasn't crazy for us to think that.
Doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
We're just well prepared.
Right. We cross this bridge here, as I recall. Stick to the path. And be careful not to end up back at the Aetheryte, in the Aetheryte Plaza.
Sharlayan is full of educational and research institutions, but there are still professors who prefer to establish their own private practices. Not that I ever attended the exclusive schools they run in these residences. Perhaps the twins could tell you more about them.
We are... Okay, I see. Am I lazy? 150%.
You're resourceful. If that's lazy, then... I don't want to be right.
Somebody's named Leg Armstrong. What the fuck?
As the joyous look on Raha's face has undoubtedly informed you, this is the Baldesian Annex. If you continue up the hill, you'll arrive on the doorstep of Phenomenon. Interesting. But I think we've explored enough for one day. We can take you there another time. Inside with you, then. Phenomenon.
So far, the Endwalker music is immaculate.
Yeah.
It's probably one of my favorite music tracks so far.
And we just got started.
I know.
I'm back, and I've brought Yaneli and Raha with me.
Ooh, do you know what this means?
New section.
New section.
New voices, baby.
Are you okay with making the section?
Yeah, I'm opening up right now.
Okay, thank you.
Totes my goat.
Oats my goats.
Totes my goat. Should I make a new tab? No, we can just put in the first, right?
Yeah, not the first source. We're in the source. Yeah.
Okay. Charlian. Okay. I technically did the last voice on the list according to this, so you can do question mark, question mark, question mark.
Sure. Ah, you were right about the ship then. Hello, Graha. It's nice to see you again. And it's a pleasure to finally meet you, Yanale. I've heard many a tale of your exploits.
Ojika? Ojika Sunjika?
Ojika Sunjika, yeah.
It has been an age. Let me write this down. Almost sounds Japanese, but not really.
Yeah, not quite.
Ojika
Maybe. Actually, quite.
I think it is.
It is, but it's a combination of like sounds that I'm not really familiar with combining.
Yeah,
like Ojika is fine,
name,
but
like,
yeah, because Lala names repeat a phrase, so the
Yeah.
Jika is obviously repeated. But
that's why it threw me off. Like, hello?
hello, Japan,
Yeah.
Ohio, please grab your language.
Ohio? Allow me to introduce Ojika Sunjika, Administration Officer for the students of Baldesian. He oversees the day-to-day business of the annex. Oh, it's a boy. Okay. Excuse us, sir.
That's why I went with a deeper voice.
Sorry for misgendering you.
No problem. Happens all the time. Oh. Did you say you may recall meeting his cousin? Ejika? Were they in New Charlotte?
Did that skip over for me?
It says
allow me to introduce Ojika. That was my last line.
it says allow me to introduce Ojika Sunjika, administration officer for the students of Baldesian. He oversees the day-to-day business of the annex. You may recall meeting his cousin, Ejika.
I don't have that section. So you did something different for me, I guess. Interesting. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's why I remember it. I think he's in I keep wanting to say Ishgard. It's not. It's what's that one place? It's it's in Heaven's Word. It's not old. Is it old? It's basically where old Charlian used to be. It's new Charlian. It's basically where they wanted to do some research in Kurthus, and they actually set up in that area, and then they decided to abandon it when there was fighting, like infighting and stuff, and Garlemald was starting to get all crazy. They were like, okay, we're going home, fuck you guys.
I wonder if that's a class quest or something.
It's possible, yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
But anyway,
that's cool.
Oh yes, Eureka. I've read the initial reports. Quite a shock to hear what's become of the Isle. Oh, Eureka! This is the Eureka. Never mind. Eureka is a different quest. Do take care if you have the opportunity to rejoin the expedition. You're trying to rebuild Eureka, this island.
I completely have none of that. Let me read what he says for me. The champion of Eorzea has featured prominently in Kryl and Grauha's reports. So for me, this is akin to seeing a fabled hero come to life. It's an honor to make your acquaintance. This place is like a second home. Oh, this place is like a second home for the students. The Isle of Val served as our main headquarters, of course, but we often had occasion to visit Charlian. Whether to make use of the city's research facilities, attend conferences, or procure supplies from distant shores. And the annex here was built to provide lodgings for our members while we engage in such activities.
Ever since our former... Huh?
No, you're good. You're good. I want to make sure you're caught up.
Ever since our former headquarters, along with the isle itself, vanished, the annex has served as our base of operations. And yet it feels so empty. With so many lost to us, our organization is a shell of its former self.
The day will come when you'll see the students rise again. But first, we must ensure that the telephore will fail. Fall, not fail. Through that door on the left, there's the main hall, where we can discuss our options moving forward.
You know, we always keep hearing about the students at Baldesion, but honestly, I don't even know what they do. I totally forgot.
We study.
Nice. I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah. Once everyone arrives, that is. You probably have time to rest before discussions in earnest. We never get time to rest, let's be real.
Yeah, we're the Warrior of Light. We never rest. Hello?
I've had private quarters prepared for you in the Andron, so please feel free to make yourself at home.
Well, Graha, do you want to go and make ourselves a home? The nap rooms? What? Dude, he is a cat. He's a cat after all.
Or you do you want me to go back to voicing him? I don't care either way.
Yeah, I was just voicing him so I give your voice a break.
Super, okay. The nap rooms. Perfect for an afternoon doze. He sleeps for like 20 hours a day, probably, like a real cat.
Yeah. Wakes up, eats a taco, reads a book, goes back to sleep. Wakes up 2 hours later, looks at his staff. I miss my crystal tower. I wonder what Warrior of Light is doing.
Texts you, goes back to sleep.
I miss you. Goes back to sleep. You text back. He doesn't respond in the next 22 hours.
Sorry, I fell asleep. Oh, I didn't mean to give you the wrong impression. The chambers are quite well appointed. Far more so than some cheap roadside inn, you may be assured. It was simply that we were often so busy with research, or exhausted from journeys abroad, that we'd slip into the Andron just to steal a few winks. And thus they became known among students as nap rooms, even if many such naps might last well into the following morning.
AKA, just like we said, yeah.
Yep.
Say the word and I'll be happy to show you to your chamber.
Hopefully the others won't be too long in coming. I'll wait for you all in the main hall.
You're just gonna wait there all night? Kyle, you gotta do something else. Like, you gotta... we have phones. You can go burp, burp, burp. Hey, I'm waiting in the hall. Are you here yet? Not yet? Okay, I'm gonna be at home.
Mom energy, like she can't sleep until we're asleep.
Ooh, are these the inns?
Yeah,
they are. Do you see what he says? He says, "Welcome back, Yanali. Ready for a nap?" So cute. Let me check. I want to check out the rooms.
Yeah.
Clean sheets and warm blankets await. Rest as long as you like.
It's so interesting that you got a totally different intro. I don't think that's happened quite like that before. Ooh, fancy.
Oh, we have a whiteboard and everything. There's a little tub where we can wash up.
Oh, you got books. We got all this ether right here. I'm sorry. I made you.
Even look at the crystal bell. The crystal bell is different too.
Nice digs. We got storage upstairs. Perfect.
They have a entire fucking a whole picture of Bahamut roaring on a cliff. Like, that's crazy.
As they should. Very nice room.
Orchestration. Yeah. Would you say this is your favorite room so far?
Yeah, I think so.
Hmm.
Oh, there's a mender out here. That's handy.
There's a mender outside of every inn, actually.
Oh, I never noticed that.
The reason why is because you can't put things into your glamour dresser unless they're 100% like repaired. So if they're not repaired, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to go all the way to a mender at the marketplace. Yeah. So they put a mender outside of every inn for this very reason.
Oh, I had no idea. Okay.
Very smart. Very smart.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go and see what he wants. Give me 1 second, okay?
No problem. Bloop, bloop.
Okay.
All good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You all settled down? Come in. Alright, so we are going in here. Into the main hall.
Oh, we got a big map. Very nice.
Mm-hmm. The very big map.
It doesn't spoil anything.
Feeling refreshed and alert? Our colleagues should be wandering in soon, so I suggest we stay here and wait for them to join us.
Wait, what do you mean spoil anything?
It doesn't spoil anything.
Oh yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. At least if you're here. If you're already an Endwalker, it should not be spoiling anything.
Damn it, Yurion! Late with Starbucks?
Oh shit, I'm not there yet. Hold on.
Oh, sorry. I'll wait for you.
Pray forgive me. I was delayed.
True. Wait, with Starbucks, you're right. 100%.
That's fine, Moriange. We're all here now.
Alright, Miss Troll talking, so I'm good.
Let's get down to business then, shall we? Come what may, we must
Hey, but where's
prevent the
Sinian?
Telophoroi's plans from coming to fruition. At present, I see two paths for gathering the information which may aid us in achieving that goal. The first involves an investigation into the change which has come over Sharlayan, not to mention the recent inscrutable behavior of the Forum. As most of you know, the 99 members of the Forum are elected from the general populace. This alone guarantees a plethora of opinion with regards to foreign policy.
Yeah, but if everybody's like similar to Japan, if everybody's like very conservative, then
which would have Sharlayan focus
Doesn't
on
help
recording
anything.
history,
Mhm.
while remaining entirely uninvolved in the making
The
of it.
bibliotheques.
And at the other extreme, we have advocates for proactive diplomacy and direct intervention. My grandfather Galef was one such member, as was Archon Louisois.
Hmm.
Yet despite our diverse factions and philosophies, the recent vote to deny Eorzea's request for assistance was unanimous. Even more concerning was the fact that many cited other, more pressing duties as justification for their recalcitrance.
Fortuno's refusal in Gridania had those same undertones. 'Twas as if, having stared unblinking into the face of impending doom, it simply turned away to pursue something more important. But what could that possibly be?
Hmm. Or like kind of wondering like what could you
A
be
mystery
knowing?
Indeed, and one
Yeah.
which I ask for your help to solve. Our future may depend on it. As for our second potential path, it concerns a request made directly to the students of Baldessian. Our organization was founded primarily to study strange and unexplained phenomena the world over. Mysterious wreckings and ruins, arcane disturbances, and so forth.
I'm glad they're explaining it now because I literally asked like, what do they do?
Isolationist Sharlayan colleagues, we have strong connections overseas, namely with scholars and academics who share our passion for the unknown.
Hmm.
The request in question comes from one such acquaintance, Nadana, an alchemist residing.
Oh, we're going to
Her missive describes the sudden appearance.
oh my
of the
god,
tower
what is it called?
and the subsequent summoning of what I can only assume is a lunar primal.
It's a new city.
Hmm. I forgot what it's called too.
Especially the name.
In response to this threat, the satrap of Radzat-Han,
Radzat-Han.
the individual who
Did
governs
not
the
start with the name.
state,
JK.
has instructed the alchemists to find a means
I was
to
incorrect.
renew the spire.
The artisans
Where's
of
the
that
rest
land
section
are
of the
heirs to an
code?
ancient tradition, one rather unlike
think.
that of their Uldan counterparts. 'Tis possible, nay, probable, that they have gleaned truths unattainable by Eorzea or her Far Eastern allies.
They do, in fact,
Improbable.
appear to have a strategy in mind, though it will require further research. To that end, they have requested an introduction to a capable warrior shielded by the blessing of light.
Justinian.
Assuming we divide
Oh,
our forces to
okay.
pursue both of Kral's lines of inquiry,
That's dirty.
then having you join the group heading to Thavnair would seem the obvious choice.
Is he though?
But the investigation in Sharlayan is of vital importance as well. Equal, I think, to the Thavnarian one, given that the fate of the world may hinge on the results of both.
Yes, it is quite the quandary.
Hmm.
Though it is a great imposition and an altogether too common one, our efforts would be more likely to succeed were you to lead the charge on both fronts.
I'm only one person now. Wait, I said yes? Oh my god.
You are indeed our champion.
Didn't even think about
As
it.
to
Didn't
which
get
task
choice.
to tackle first, we will defer to your decision. Let us next decide how everyone else might best be assigned.
I can't believe I'm that girl in the group projects. You know, when you do group projects and everybody puts in, like, chips in, but there's that one person who does all the work. That's me.
Yeah.
I will help with that.
The clown. Doing all the work.
To offer my assistance.
IRL
I
or
have
not.
some small amount of experience in the field of research.
Yes.
Alize and I would also like to help, if you would have us.
Anything to understand even a fraction of what our father and the Forum might be thinking. Of
It's
course,
gonna be so
the more
interesting
the
to learn all
merrier.
this new info.
Right.
Wonder if
The
we're
rest
getting
of
more
us will make the journey
PowerPoints.
to Thavnair. Thoughts? Objections?
I passed through Thavnair on my way to infiltrate the Empire, and though I'm not qualified to give a guided tour, I did gain
Sure.
a sense of where things lie.
I'll be happy to have you along then. So for this group, it will be you, me, and Urianger.
Give me a moment afterwards, and I'll supply you with all the details of Nadana's request. Consider this hall our rendezvous point once our respective tasks are complete.
Woo!
May our investigations prove fruitful.
New base, new base. Pray return to the annex.
So, what was it again? Oh, my frog head doesn't even fit on the fucking screen. Oh my god.
That's okay. That my frog head doesn't either.
Yeah.
When you see it in the what do you call it? The
battle screen.
The battle screen. It like only like a third of it shows up.
Oh, I leveled up. Holy shit. It's been ages.
Mm-hmm.
Glare 3, baby. Let's go. Fuck yeah. Holy 3 too. Oh my god.
Holy
Let's
3.
Go. Let's go. Holy 3.
I want to see the Glare 2 soon. Glare 2.
Yeah. You know it.
So where do you want to go? Do you want to go with Kryle's team or do you want to go with Thancred's team?
Go with Kryle's team? What do you think? I'm good with either one. But I lean towards
You want to go
Kryle's
with the
team.
tall people?
This is definitely Team Dad. Then the
Yeah,
other one is
right?
like Team... I don't know. Yeah, kids. Mom and kids. Alright, let's go with Kryle.
Sure. An unsettling change has come over Sharlayan, but together we will divine the underlying cause for the Forum's callousness. As I mentioned before, however, questioning the counselors directly is a fruitless endeavor. They seem to have already come to a consensus as to what, and how little, they're willing to divulge. Which is why I begin scouring Sharlayan's archive of historical records for any hint of a connection to the final days. Suffice it to say that progress has been slow. There are only so many dusty pages one can skim in a day. But now that I have this band of willing reinforcements, the search to persuade all the proceed all the swifter. I don't know why I had so much trouble with that.
Persuade.
Persuade. Let us reconvene outside Numenon, shall we? Exit the annex to the right, and you'll find the archives on the western edge of the woods. New place. Sorry, dads. Bye.
We'll catch up later.
Yeah.
Team, you know, broody dads will still be there.
That's so true. Team moody dad.
Oh, they're still okay. I see.
Okay.
I love the bongos in this game. There's all bongos going on.
I like a good bongo now and then. Some bongo action.
Yeah.
Some bong action.
Bong action?
I don't know where it's going.
Oh my god. Well, hi, Kryl.
Hi, Kryl. My directions were easy enough to follow, I hope.
No, I just literally followed the marker on the map.
It took me 3 hours to get here. In any case, you stand now before the doors of Numenon, Charlene's grandest collection of books and tomes. It's so pretty. Look at it. This building is actually only an entrance, and one of many at that. For the archives of Numenon extend deep beneath the surface, like roots of a tree. Cool. Bree's fucking running up this thing.
He said, see ya.
The vast halls of the Great Google Library pale in comparison to Numenon's endless maze of subterranean chambers.
Oh, you got a doubt from far above.
Any citizen of Charlene is free to enter and peruse its shelves. Well, most of its shelves. Only Archons are afforded access.
Jesus Christ.
Only Archons are afforded access to certain restricted vaults. There's a restricted section. I've dispatched Shishola and Raha to investigate those. Meanwhile, Alize and Alphino will help me continue my search through the stacks open to the general public.
You know what I realized? Everything that's happening here is what happened in the trailer. Because Graha went to go investigate what was down in locked chambers below, remember?
Yeah, you're right. Because we were like, what's he looking at? What's he...
You're
right.
And then,
and
then Yastrola went and talked to... Because we're trying to figure out what's wrong with everyone, right? She went and talked to all the counselors.
Yeah, that part I remember. That part I remember. Your status presents more of a problem. As a non-citizen, you are only permitted to browse the first floor here at the entrance. Even so, there should be a number of books which touch upon Charlene history or foreign policy.
Well, I guess we just gotta go to the moon at this point. Goddamn.
See ya. Your task will be to find and study the relevant publications. I promise you, a working knowledge of the subjects will make it far easier to spot the sort of clues we're looking for. Let us be about it, shall we? I've told the others to meet us at the stone benches over there, once they found some promising tomes. Happy reading!
Oh man.
Kyle, do you want to join your book club?
Why can't I just be
Oh, look at this!
This was in the trailer as well. Remember, it goes this way, and then
Look how far down it goes.
And then it banks this way. You can see how many times I've watched this fucking trailer. It banks this way, and it goes down, and you should see like a locked door down below, and that's where Graha was.
Restricted section.
I'm gonna read this one since it was closest.
Yeah.
The title on the spine reads, "The Voice of a Growing City." In the years which followed the founding of Charleon, civic policy and other matters of import were decided at the Ecclesia, a public forum at which every citizen was eligible to speak. As the city's population grew, however, this format became increasingly... What the fuck is that just walked by?
It's a librarian!
That was a Lalafell, but not quite. Okay. As the city's population grew, however, this format became increasingly impractical. The larger number of participants gave rise to ever longer debates, resulting in significant delays of vital resolutions. various measures were introduced in an attempt to curtail protracted discussions, but in the year of 201 of the 6th Astral Era, it was ultimately decreed that Sharlayan would transition to a new form of governance. The nation would now be led by a body of 99 members, citizens chosen from amongst their peers by means of a nationwide vote. Thus was the form as we know it today conceived and created.
It was by democracy, I guess.
Yeah, so there was a book over here. Granville. He sounds familiar. Do you want to read this one?
Yeah. Roads of Old, the Colony. Okay. Many years ago, on the banks of the Thaliak in the Dravanian hinterlands, a Sharlayan colony once thrived. We talked about this previously. The settlement was originally established as a mere outpost to study the ethereal sea in the year 1311 of the 6th Astral Era. Scholars dispatched to Eorzea. Sorry, I'm having. Scholars dispatched to Eorzea found the facilities wanting, and their demands encouraged gradual expansion in structures and services.
I too am illiterate and I'm in a library. I don't know why I'm here.
We're literally surrounded by books. Love it. As rumors spread of a growing community of academics, the area was further inundated with the Eorzean students, hoping to share in the renowned wisdom of the Sharlayans. 50 years later, the Forum passed a motion to recognize what had become a flourishing town as an official Sharlayan colony. Eorzean residents took to calling the colony itself Sharlayan, which led to no small amount of confusion when discussions turned to the subject of the motherland. In response, some Sharlayan inhabitants, if pressed for a name, would simply refer to it as Emporium. Following the exodus, however, goblins and treasure hunters claimed for themselves a corner of the abandoned colony and gave it yet another name, Idleshire. Oh, interesting. Okay.
And that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Idleshire is old Sharlayan, or I'm sorry, new Sharlayan. Because that's what, when they left because of the whole Garlemald thing that happened,
yeah.
They abandoned the city. And what took over were gobbies and treasure hunters.
Right.
Because they were like, oh, there's all this, like, all these books and shit like this. We're gonna sell them, and...
Yeah. The following chapters go on to introduce the most prominent features of Idleshire. This book does not appear to contain additional information on the Forum, or cover the history of the Sharlayan motherland in greater detail. Okay. That wasn't good enough, I guess. Sam, okay.
Okay, sorry, I was giving Bumble the rest of my I made what do they call it? It's like a charred corn, they called it Mexican street corn hash.
Oh,
like a potato hash.
A lote?
Yes, it's like a lote, but then like you add other things like onions and peppers, and on top of that I put in roasted potatoes. I mixed it together with like a sauce, and then put cheese on top of it, and then put it into the oven in a casserole dish, and it came out delicious. It's so good.
Sounds so good. I wanted to try a lote in Vegas, but we never got around to it. We just didn't have enough time.
Wait, you've never had any before?
No, I haven't. I want to try so bad. I know
Oh
I would
my
love it.
god.
I know.
Who are you?
I'm not a lote haver, clearly.
Oh my god. Okay. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna see you, but fuck, we have a mission. We have a mission.
The first thing we'll do.
The story of Sharlayan. Long, long ago, on an island in the northern sea, there lived a Rogadan man by the name of Nunkreft. Nunkreft was a student of astrology, and he divined that a flood of terrifying proportions would soon sweep over the lands of Eorzea. So it was that he built a gigantic ship, assembled a crew, and set sail for that imperiled realm. Imperiled, I'm sorry. I just... The flood arrived as foretold, and to their horror, the strangely churning waters drove the people towards the ocean. It was there, however, that Nuncraft's crew hauled them aboard his ark, but the danger had not passed. a towering wave approached, threatening to smash the vessel to pieces. With only moments to spare, Nuncrept wove a mighty spell of teleportation and shifted the entire ship to safely atop Abalanthia's spine. Hopefully I read that right. Refugees from the surrounding regions huddled there alongside them, but it was not long before disputes over the dwindling supply of food led to violence and bloodshed. Saddened by the sight, Nuncrept gathered to him his crew and his grateful passengers, and abandoned the Ark to those reddened peaks. They journeyed to the coast where they built a new ship, intent upon returning to the northern seas. They landed on the beach of an island and settled upon that very spot. That settlement prospered and grew, and in time it became the city of Charlian we live in to this day. Okay.
Very interesting, okay.
Huh. No, you cannot jump. I literally saw you. I saw your attempt.
Get down from there.
One day.
What?
You'll die. It's like 6 stories down.
Stop. No.
I'm
You
the
wanna
warrior
have
of
this?
light.
It's
I have
stinky.
fall damage. No fall damage.
Stinky. You don't want that.
Thank you.
Stinky.
Stewards of Wisdom. Hem hem. During the chaos of the 6th Umbral Calamity, Archon Nuncrept, founder of Charlian, bore witness to the madness and savagery of men brought to the brink of despair. Upon raising a settlement on an island in the northern Empty, he instructed his people thus: renounce the ways of war and pursue enlightenment through knowledge and reason. The Charlians took to heart the words of their savior, and thenceforth served as stewards of wisdom. Upon a foundation of accumulated learning, they built a homeland unlike any other, a nation born from strength of minds rather than strength of arms. With knowledge of economics came shrewd trading. With knowledge of agriculture came bountiful crops. Engineering brought wells and sewers, ending squabbles over water. Wealth of expertise could be bartered for wealth and coin, and the more their wisdom spread throughout the world, the more mankind as a whole would thrive. And so it was that no matter the trials and tribulations of the age, the citizens of Charlian would live by their founders' teachings. For the sake of a better tomorrow, for the sake of a brighter star, they would eschew the tools of war, and with knowledge deliver the world. Very nice. You've gained a fundamental understanding of Charlian history and the foundation of the Forum. Head outside to the rendezvous point and invite your companions. Yay!
That was easy. We learned things. Jajaba. That's his name. Jajaba. This little guy.
The little guy running around.
Hello, Jajaba.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Jajaba. Good night.
Have fun at work, sucker.
Look at this little gazebo.
Yeah, the amiibo gazebo.
The amiibo gazebo.
That's what I was thinking earlier. Do you have tea with Dimitri here? Not Dimitri. Yes, Dimitri. I was like, Emmerich? No.
I mean...
I can. Get him on a ship right now.
Yeah.
Let him ride one of the dragons, Astidian, please. Sorry, were you waiting long? I wanted to make sure I borrowed at least a few promising volumes. Alphino and Kral should also be along shortly.
I was delayed in similar fashion. As far as I could see, no titles in the Archon stacks mention the final day specifically, so we have no choice but to start with the tangentially relevant tomes, if they even are that. At present, the plan is to skim through as quickly as we dare, and share our discoveries as we make them.
It would have been nice to invite everyone to the estate. Plenty of comfortable places to read, and a ready supply of hot tea.
Oh, that makes me a little sad. Oh, I was always quite fond of reading outside. Me too, reading outside is great. If it's nice out, if reading outside is so good. But it's not about the little pleasures, is it? You miss your home.
It's been difficult. After our arrival, we managed to speak with one of the family servants and ask how things were. It seems our dear father has instructed the staff that even if Alphino and I were to return to Charlian, we are not to be allowed across the threshold.
Harsh measure, indeed. I hope that our efforts to understand his position, and that of the Forum, will perhaps lead to a reconciliation.
We'll mend this rift one day. I'm certain of it. And what of you, Graha? Have you been able to visit your family? Or do they not live in the city?
Well, my situation is also somewhat complicated. I was raised in Charlian, yes, but I was born rather further away.
Oh, I wonder where.
Yeah. In the southern reaches of Ilsabard, in fact. For generations, my people have dwelt in Corvos, the coastal region opposite the island of Thavner. Oh, so we're gonna go there.
Oh, yeah, because that was where Razatan is.
The Alligans founded a city in that fertile land, and by ship brought in the subjugated tribes of the Mikote to serve as laborers. Of course, the massive earthquakes of the Fourth Umbral Calamity brought an end to the Empire's reign, and when the Fifth Calamity froze the seas solid, many of the tribes still living in Corvos branded the journey back to Eorzea. My ancestors, however, chose to remain, that they might prevent the remnants of Allagan technology from being misused.
Isn't Corvos under Garlean rule?
For the past 50 years, yes. Some semblance of local culture remains, as is the case for most imperial provinces, but Garlemald renamed the region Locus Amoenus.
What a terrible fucking name.
That is terrible. When I was a boy...
My god.
You alright? You spilled something?
Kind of.
Okay, well take a bit. Take a second.
Okay, I'm good. We're good.
Okay. When I was a boy, a nearby town came under the jurisdiction of an illustrious imperial family, the nobles of House Darnus.
Oh.
House Darnus demonstrated a singular interest in Allagan civilization, and so my tribe was forced to consider a plan of action. For some time already, voices have been raised in favor of abandoning our ancient customs. After all, the Allagan eye no longer passed to our eldest children as reliably as it once had. Fear of discovery eventually tipped the scales, and the decision was made to bury our ties to the knowledge and traditions of Allag. As the last child born at the Allagan Eye, I was given over to the custody of friends of the students of Baldagian, who had registered me as a Charlian citizen. Interesting, so he's kind of like a refugee.
What an interesting history. That's like very storied.
Yeah, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, almost like not out of like want though, like literally because he needed to.
Right.
So. Anyway. I never even considered. Forgive me, it was an unkind question.
No, it wasn't. You didn't know. Even Thancred was taken in by Archon and Louisois, was he not? Stories of adopted waifs and rescued orphans are more common among Charlians than you might think. Yet regardless of our origins, we are all provided with an equal opportunity to learn. And with sufficient perspicacity...
What a word.
I know. He's fucking knowledge nerd.
Fucking nerd. Always reading.
I know.
You see a bunch of books on the street, you're like, can we look? And Kryle's like, we're leaving you behind.
Yeah,
she literally mommed him. She literally mommed him.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2. Okay, I'm coming.
And with sufficient perspicacity, we outsiders can even earn the vaunted title of Archon. It is exactly why I have such love for this country. I'm a little irritated. And why I wish it to remain a nation of which its citizens can be proud.
Here. Another good reason to get to the bottom of this forum's stubbornness, aside from the trifling matter of our impending doom. Excuse us while we we try to make some headway into these books, Yunali. More company should be arriving any moment now.
Okay.
Oh, we're just gonna wait.
Yep, we're waiting.
We're waiting. Next little, you're probably gonna have to read a lot of this. Did you want to split the roles here?
Sure.
Do you want me to do Alphino?
Sure.
Okay. We returned with our selections. Though I must say, the pickings were quite slim indeed. Mistress Cryo has already flicked through every history book devoted to disasters, and more than a few which barely made mention of them. As such, we will be looking into research papers on the Umbral calamities, as well as articles written by prominent forum members. Perhaps our knowledge of the final days comes from an unexpected source.
Speaking of which, might I ask you a few questions related to the final days? I'm the only one here who didn't witness the events of Amarat firsthand. I'm fear I may be overlooking critical details. No problem. My thanks. Now where to begin? First things first. What kind of phenomena did the ancients encounter as the final days drew nigh?
The worst kind of phenomena you can imagine is literally not helpful.
Yeah.
As being like, it was the worst. Okay.
Everything happened.
A complete destabilization of creation magics. Primals of unrivaled power were summoned from the ether. Was that the case? Primals were of unrivaled power? No, I thought it was.
That was the very end. That was the very, very end. I don't think that had that didn't have to do with Emerald, did it? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I want to say the first one.
A complete Well, because I think the destabilization of creation magics is what happened to Amarat at the end of it, right? Because it was originally Amarat was recreated by Emet-Selch. So when we defeated Emet-Selch and he died, then the creation magic destabilized and now it no longer exists? Or like how does that work? All right, well we'll try the first one. We'll try the first one. Destabilization of creation magics. Yes, the unfolding catastrophe wrought havoc on all manner of life. The creation extended to the ancients themselves, causing their powers of creation to spiral out of control. Fear and despair manifested into terrible, tangible fashion. Meteors raining from the sky, fire erupting from the ground, indescribable abominations prowling the streets.
That more or less aligns with my understanding. If only the arts of creation had survived until the present day, we might have had something substantial to analyze. To the best of our knowledge, however, those techniques were not preserved or passed on. Ishola surmises that the closest known magic is that of the summoning rituals promulgated by the Ascians. Was there aught else of note which heralded the approach of the final days?
The entire star was engulfed by disaster all at once. They say it began with a keen sound from the land itself. Alpha, no, you can answer this one.
That's funny.
The entire star? Because I don't think there was a keening sound. I don't remember that. Do you?
Yeah, vaguely. There was some kind of.
There was a sound?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Okay, let's say that they say it began with a keening sound.
I wonder what would happen if you passed the buck to Alpha.
He's like, what? Me? Yes. The Amarotines spoke of it, didn't they? They never did hear this sound. We never did hear this sound ourselves, of course. Thrust as we were into the midst of the madness. But it seems that each and every one of the catastrophes was predecessed by this ominous noise. Eventually it resounded all across the star, and not even Amaranth was spared.
So the ground was crying out, you say? To be considered the harbinger of doom, it must have been quite distinctive, and probably quite loud. I'll have to speak with one of the Nomenon's mammoths, and ask for any books which make mention of such a sound. They're mammoths, those little things running around. There you go.
That would make a lot of sense, because they did have completely dark faces with just eyes.
Yeah. Last but not least, would you describe how the ancients sought to quell this unprecedented calamity? What definitive action did they take?
They created Zodiark, right?
Yeah.
They summoned Zodiark.
Yep.
Because I don't think they summoned the what do you call it? The moon. What was it called?
No.
Dalamud. They didn't ask for Dalamud. That was the Garleans that asked for Dalamud.
Yeah.
Yes, with Elidibus serving as his heart. So many gave themselves in sacrifice to bring him into being. We do not know exactly how Zodiark brought salvation to the star, only that by his godlike will were the laws of nature set right. Then, once the balance was redressed, the ancients offered up a further sacrifice to heal the ravages of the final days. Lives sprouted anew, and it was these fledgling souls they intended to render unto Zodiark, a trade that would have allowed them to resurrect the shades of loved ones absorbed by the primal. Or might have, had Venat and her followers not manifested their opposition in the form of Heidelin. Wait, Venat and her followers?
Thank you, both of you, for the detailed review. I feel much more confident now in my understanding of events. With all that freshly in mind, it does make me wonder what the Telephoroi truly mean when they speak of bringing back the final days. We've seen what they're doing to those towers of theirs. Is forcing people to summon primals a kind of catalyst? Are they attempting to mirror the conditions caused by the unstable creation magics? Or are they simply using the final days as a figure of speech? A convenient metaphor for the scale of destruction they plan to unleash. But this is all just pointless conjecture at this stage. Let us return our attention to the forum, shall we?
We should keep an eye out for Y'shtola, but this time we begin studying these research papers. Do what you guys do best.
Yep. Once more.
Once more to the annex. We're now in the annex.
Mm-hmm.
I am the last, am I? While my extended search of the Archon stacks produced one or two possibly useful books. But I wouldn't get your hopes up.
Those books are half the size of Alizé. Look at how fucking big those books are.
I know. Literally, who fucking bumped up the size meter and then put Alizé next to it?
To take them back to study them. Like, jeez.
If you recall, Urianger learned of the source's reflections from the Girund oracles. For its potential to cause panic and confusion, the tome that was deemed apocrypha and sealed away in the Great Kubal Library. This even less likely that the knowledge of the unsundered world, not to mention the horrors of the final days, would be left sitting on the shelf for any curious scholar to find. It stands to reason, then, that my colleagues, be they Archons or Counselors, should perforce be largely ignorant of the subject. Yet, when you confronted Master Fortuno with knowledge of the Telephoroi and their machinations, he scoffed at the suggestion that they posed a threat. He seemed adamant that the Forum would know if the final days were truly upon us. which only supports the conclusion that whatever privileged wisdom is guiding the form's behavior, it is being kept secret from the rest of the nation. Not that I mean to excuse myself from reading duty. Whether they contain mention of the final days or no, these books could yet hold something of value. You weren't thinking of leaving, were you? There's plenty of work for everyone. No, please.
Never.
My eyes burn. Oh, you labor for what feels like an age as you're still as a research assistant. Oh, Kyle has something to say.
Oh dear, you look exhausted. But what about your studies? Were you able to find any books on the subjects I mentioned? Then the day was well spent. Should you wish to read them again, a man at the reference desk will point you in the right direction. So helpful. For the moment though, I suggest you take a well-deserved rest. We might be occupied with our research for quite some time.
Okay. Got my boots.
My boots.
My boots. Elise. I think after this one, if there's a cutscene, I think I'm gonna end it there, if you're okay with that.
Yeah, that sounds good. I was gonna suggest.
Yeah. I do want to do, what do you call it? Dailies as well after this, if you're okay with that. If you want to continue, so. Anyway.
Hey, Bunny.
Is that Mount Gulg?
Hi, Bunny. Hi. I'm about to end soon, but thank you for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Ready for a tea break, Nelly? I know I am. Honestly, my neck and shoulders are going to calcify if I don't stretch my legs around. My legs and walk around for a bit. I can read. You know the last stand down in the harbor, don't you? Come and meet me near the outside tables and I'll treat you to their coffee. It's quite good. Bum 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 bum.
Coffee date with Alize.
Man, we're out on a lot of dates recently. I kind of love it though.
Every outing with friends is a date. I love how dramatic Alize is. My bones are going to calcify.
I know. I just got off of work. Well, good job. Welcome home. Hopefully it was a good shift.
I took the wrong teleport. I'm a dummy. There. Sorry, here I am. Oops.
That's okay. Alright. As busy as ever, I see. How very Charlian that no other gourmet cafe has sprung up to compete for customers. Actually, this crowd gives me an idea. Before we place an order, why don't we ask a few questions and gauge the mood of the city? I'm interested to hear what the average citizen has to say about the Telophoroi. We might even learn about something new. Worth a try, don't you think?
Yeah.
Alize is now accompanying you. Woo!
Good.
Yep.
These are so fun. The company missions.
I'm gonna talk to this guy.
Pure on the air. Okay, I'm him since you were Ujika.
Ujika.
What is it? Can a man not enjoy a moment of private respite? If you're looking to share a table, then I respectfully request you look elsewhere. Jesus, okay.
You misunderstand, sir. We were simply wondering if you know of the Telophoroi. These enemies of peace had promised an end to all we hold dear and...
Wait, you're that House Lavier girl, aren't you?
No, who's that?
I've never heard that in my life. And this woman with you is obviously a foreigner. I'd heard you were disowned for helping outsiders indulge their barbaric whims, and here you are giving truth to the rumor. I'll thank you to leave me be. I've not to say the likes of you.
And
Well then, Jesus.
well,
man.
I must apologize. 'Twas foolish of me to expect an ounce of civility from one so enlightened. Come, Yanali. That's what I want to fucking
that
hear.
I'm in my frog suit. I
Fuck
see
yeah.
her with a riffraff.
Oh, I missed it. Sorry.
You're on
It's over here.
Dickhead at the cafe. Okay. Hopefully this person's nicer. I doubt it, but hopefully.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yes. I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Pray excuse the interruption, but we were hoping you might share your thoughts on the Telafri and their unconscionable. Oh, I'm so used to seeing scions. I literally just pulled that out of the word.
Yeah, that's
Fucking Final Fantasy is ruining my life. My goodness, if it isn't the young Miss Levier. My apologies, but I work in the offices of the Forum, and if word reaches Master Fortuno that I was helping you... I see. We're sorry to have bothered you.
She was nicer at least.
She was like, listen, she's like, I really can't, like, in my position, I really can't talk to you.
I also like her outfit too.
Yeah. Well, there was a way to show how many times you raided into other people's streams. I had no idea, no clue how I got here. I started on the ESO stream at 5 a.m. It's now 10 p.m. And at FF Online, nothing wrong with that though. Yeah, well, welcome, Zab. Welcome. The person who rated me was Sky Bonnie, so she was working on some emotes, and some art. So, but welcome to Final Fantasy XIV, if you have never played it. This is the last expansion, so if you're planning on playing it, it will be spoilers, but if you don't plan on playing it, then all we're doing is reading them out loud, so enjoy.
Funny, I have no clue how I got here.
Honestly, yeah.
You played ESO ages ago. I quite liked it. I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah, for sure. I need help picking a game to buy. Well, give us some choices and we'll be happy to help you. And then Petra. Hi Petra, by the way. Welcome. I watched Dungeon Meshi. Dungeon Meshi is peak. Oh, are you telling about, because we talked about Dungeon Meshi. It's also called Delicious in Dungeon. I talked to Petra about it and I was like, hey, so like there's this new anime that's coming out. I'm hoping, I've read the manga and I'm hoping the anime comes out really soon. And sure enough, it was coming out like, I don't know, like the next month or whatever. And so Petra was like, that sounds really interesting. And I guess she went and watched it. I'm glad that you enjoyed it though. Love my autistic son and girl fail daughter. Honestly, those are really good descriptions of them. I have no clue who that is either. I've not played it before. Heard great things though. Yes. And thank you, by the way, for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome to the beelings. Jedi Survivor Final Fantasy version 11.
Unless it's supposed to be 7.
Unless that's supposed to be 7. Version 11.
I was like,
Final Fantasy 11. The man who erased his name, The Last of Us Part 1, Blue Light, Red Dead Redemption. Those are the choices. Please help. I would personally go with Red Dead Redemption, then Last of Us. I have never heard of The Man Who Erased His Name, so unfortunately I can't say to pick that one. Jedi Survivor, and then Final Fantasy 7, because I've never really been a big fan of it, to be honest. How fitting that I finally got the list together when you read it. Well, I'm glad. Yeah, I mean, I've been distracted by story. I read the manga, binged it. Oh, okay. So the anime is not out yet. Because you said watched, so I figured you watch equal anime. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be 7. Okay. Well, it looks like 1-1, so, or like it looks V11.
Yeah.
So I was like, version 11. Oh no,
There is
it's
a Final
out?
Fantasy 11, right? That is a thing.
Yes. So Final Fantasy 11 was also an online game. It was their first online game.
Okay.
The first episode was out yesterday. Oh, okay, okay, okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. But yes, thank you for the follow, Zab. Here is your complimentary honey, and your apartments, and a key to a ticket for one free honey hot tub soak. Ooh. Just note that it's the one that's really gay and has Cloud dress up in a dress. Oh yeah, that one. I know that which one. Yeah, that's. I mean, it's FF7, so
really gay.
it's the one that's really gay. I mean, I guess with Cloud and Sephiroth, that's the only people I can really think of. Oh, and Zack, I suppose. Yeah, well, it's Petra, so Petra is looking for the gay at all times.
Speaking of, we got Dick on here.
That's true. We got Dick on. Is it my turn or your turn? I think it's your turn, right?
It's me, yeah.
Welcome all ma'ams.
Welcome, madam. What can I offer you today?
Hello.
Wait, is that Mr. Sally's I see there?
His haircut
My
is
word, how long has it been?
His haircut is...
Yeah, that is just a mess.
What? His haircut's alright.
Comb over blonde hair, I'm not.
Okay, okay. We're not here for you to judge the barista, okay? You leave him alone. You leave him alone.
Dick on what? Other men.
See, I'm telling you.
Dick on books. Shirley and Dick on books.
The fucking joke always writes itself. Far too long. Meet Dickon, the owner of The Last Stand. I used to frequent his cafe on occasion, in between lessons at the studium.
That seems like an age ago now. I remember hearing that you and Master Elfino had set sail for Eorzea, but then you never came back. Lately, there's been gossip about your father disowning the pair of you. Everything all right at home?
No, we didn't even go home. We never got there.
Yeah, we got kicked out, you see.
It's complicated. And I haven't expected complete strangers to be so familiar with our situation quite so quickly. Everyone has an opinion, it seems.
Well, it is House Levier. No matter how discreet Master Fortuno may have been, news of your family's doing never stays secret for long. Things being what they are, what brings you back to the city now, of all times?
We have questions, and only Charlian has the answers. Tell me, Master Dickon, have you heard anything about an apocalypse called the Final Days?
What, like the end of the world? Nothing like that, I'm afraid. And that's what you're here to find? Information on this apocalypse?
Yes, whatever we can learn. Unfortunately, your patrons appear to be unwilling to speak with me.
I wish there was more I could do to help. But maybe there is. You're a visitor to Charlian, aren't you? Then few will know your face. We should be able to pass you off as a server, with none the wiser. Oh my god, it's the Cafe AU arc.
Honestly, yeah. Put me in, boss. I'm doing Orn High School all over again.
We just finished preparing a few orders. Strike up some friendly conversation while you're settling down the food, and you might just get the answers you're looking for.
You already have an apron and an outfit for me? That's crazy. Not a bad idea. I hate to ask, but what do you think? I can do it.
Waitress at your service. Here's your coffee. That's the spirit. Pay attention now, and I'll explain where each of these dishes need to go. The tea set is for the chatty group sitting by the water's edge.
Uh-oh, I have a feeling I need to write these down. Shit. Hold on. 1 second. I just need to... Okay. Tea set for the chatty group by the water's edge.
The water's edge, yeah.
So, let me find one that works. Okay, yeah, this one works. Tea set equals... That's tea seat. Chatty group by the water's edge.
The water's edge, yeah.
Okay.
The omelet is for one of our regulars, a Highlander by the name of Gisla. She's sitting at an outside table with a friend of hers.
Gisla. Okay.
Outside table with a friend of hers. Bless
Outside table with friends. Okay.
Behind them, you should see a Mikote gentleman. He ordered the oven-baked lobster. Mikote lobster.
Oven-baked lobster. Mikote.
Got all that? If you're not sure, just ask and I'll explain again. Good luck.
We got it. Don't you worry.
We
Honestly,
took notes.
I don't think I needed the notes. There's only 3. I felt like there was gonna be like 6 or something, so I was like, oh god.
And it's
my
guiding
God.
you there, so... Nothing wrong with being cautious.
Okay, so this is I think this is the
study
tea
group.
set, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a set.
Oh, this is me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my tea set. Lovely, thank you.
Bree just fucking walks around the table.
Talapa who? I'm sorry, I've never heard of them. Or their final days. My friends are somewhat uninformed when it comes to current events. Now, if you wanted to hear about ritual arcane practices of the 6th astral era, common or esoteric, then I'd be happy to talk your ear off. Okay.
I don't think Amy's gonna know anything based on
Gisla.
this. Gisla was the...
It was the
omelet.
omelet, yeah.
Yeah. Ah, finally! 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's dig in. No time to waste. So cute. What? The Telephoroi? Ah yes, I remember seeing the name in the latest Gazette. That and some grand claim about the end of days. Same old senseless warmongering. When will these fools grow tired of spilling each other's blood? Best stay out of it, I say. The Forum made the right choice, and I fully support a decision to remain neutral. Alright, Gisla. Me too, Tia. Okay, and this is the lobster.
Urbane banter with a smile. Sorry.
Yeah, I can hear you. He muted again. I heard you in the TV again.
Sorry, KB is talking to me and he's trying to go out, so I'm like whining like a dog.
She went like, she was like...
Then you muted for that, you coward.
Yeah. And then I talked like normally, and then I muted again. and then I whined like a dog.
Very
it was
good.
like a dolphin.
Very good.
It wasn't a dolphin.
Yeah, dolphins go.
It was a whale.
A whale?
It was a whale. It went.
Like a dolphin when he gets upset.
We're gonna cry when you leave. Why are you leaving at 10:30 p.m.? You realize I'm gonna stream all night since you're gone. I have literally not a single soul stopping me. Not a single soul in this household. Not even Bubble. All night stream. Beelings. Anyway, oven baked lobster. Ah, at last. The oven-baked lobster is mine. You have no idea how long I've scrimped and saved and suffered to afford this heavenly dish. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
The final days. This is the first I've heard of it. Though that would explain why my friend has been rushed off his feet. It must be a busy time to be a gleaner. What the fuck is a gleaner? Who?
I don't know.
You don't know what a gleaner is. They're collectors of a sort. Travel the world procuring things that we haven't gotten here in Charlian. Priceless books, unusual life specimens, so forth. So named for those folks who trail after the reapers in the fields, picking up every grain which was missed. By all accounts, gleaning is a most meticulous and demanding profession. If these Talaferoi make good on their audacious threats, then may uncatalogued rarities could be lost forever. Why else would the gleaners be buzzing about in such a frenzy? Watch the harbor, and you'll see what I mean. They're carting loads in from the docks all day. It's never been this hectic before. Not like this. Dude, I want this music for my starting screen.
That'd be cute.
Unfortunately, Yoshi P will bonk me.
Bonk him back, easy.
Bonk him back. True. Sorry, I found a stray bit of slime that I'm putting back in its container. There. Okay. Slime it is. Slime, slime, slime. Ooh, look at all these, the blue quests all around. Do you see them?
Oh, I didn't notice yet.
There's Sights of the End. The Hunt for Specimens. That must be for the gleaners. Any trouble with the customers? Were you able to get anyone talking? Interesting. They seem unaware of the final days, aside from whatever vague news the gazettes are printing. Even Dickon had nothing to offer, and he's the best source of gossip in the city. If the forum does have secret knowledge, then they've done an impressive job of ensuring no one whispers in the wrong ear. In any case, thank you for playing the part so well. Here, the cup of coffee I promised.
After you touch.
Are you putting in jeans?
Yeah, I think we'll go on.
Oh, we can't walk on with slipperies? Okay, that's
We're
fair.
going to like a bar.
That's true, you can't. I'm like...
I mean, you know me, I would rather go on that.
I know. That's why I was surprised.
Mostly acceptable to be comfortable.
But let's enjoy our drinks elsewhere, shall we? Maybe behind the peristyle, away from the gossips and their wagging tongues. You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I'm up to do leveling soon if we want to wrap this up.
I think this is pretty much the last part of it. Sorry,
Okay.
I took a wrong turn. Because she's gonna give us our coffee. Oh my god.
At the peristyle.
Go!
Let's go! Get me a coffee.
No. I can make you one.
Right now?
What do you want?
No, because we don't have any milk.
We have honey.
No. Milk and honey are not the same thing.
Yeah, but it both sweetens it.
No, milk gives it a creaminess. Honey doesn't give it a creaminess. What the fuck? Get the fuck. Yes, don't do nicely. Out of the wind and out of sight. Jesus Christ. Go to your bar. Gross.
Look at our feet dangling. So cute.
I know. Oh, I've seen that. Remember at FanFest, those cups are being sold.
I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
Would have bought one if I'd known.
I know.
Damn it.
More coffee cups?
Yes.
Actually, yeah. Those look fucking nice, too.
Right? Look how comfy she's holding that.
And that is a whole ass cup.
Oh,
These cups? Do you see these cups? They were selling them at FFXIV.
That's pretty cool design.
In the dark, and that Father's venomous performance was part of that strategy to keep us at arm's length. Perhaps it was. Father argued with Grandfather on many occasions, but never with such dismissive contempt.
Yeah, he was pretty dismissive and quick to literally disown them. That's fucked.
The whole conversation took like 5 minutes.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't want you as your my children anymore. Goodbye. Don't come home. Like fuck.
I know, but never for one moment did I believe we had made the wrong choice. So all I could do was fume silently.
It was only afterwards that I realized how childish I had been. How being stubborn and self-righteous must run in the family. If I could have just mustered a civil response, then things might have turned out differently.
I wonder how their mom feels about this. Ooh, are
Yeah,
those the gleaners?
They must be.
Mmm. They look like really cool adventures, or like fucking people who go in temples and
They
shit.
must be ferrying goods to Labyrinthos.
What?
A vast complex beneath the island.
Why? It's like Saber.
Charlian is famous for archiving knowledge from around the world. Well, that knowledge is not preserved exclusively in dusty tomes and desiccated samples. Our living library, comprised of all manner of flora and fauna, is housed and studied within that underground facility. Still, that did seem to be an unusually large shipment. When I lived here, it was rare to even see such cargo transported by boat.
That is true. Like, you would think. Why would it?
Didn't you hear something in the last stand about the
Oh.
gleaners coming and going more
Yes,
than usual?
that's literally what I just said, Alize.
I think they're the ones we saw manning those boats. And gleaners answer to the forum.
So we're gonna follow them. That's what I'm
If the
understanding.
appearance of the Telophoroi prompted this sudden burst of activity, then Labyrinthos may hold a clue as to what the forum is planning.
Mystery tunnel.
The music
Time
here
we
is
don't
so
actually
relaxed.
get coffee. I want actual coffee.
You had coffee, hypothetically with Alize.
Yeah.
I wish I could have gotten those cups. They were actually nice ones. You know the ones that the graduation cup you had? It was the same like shape. Yeah. Yeah.
Regular coffee cups, man, our mugs are not big enough.
They're kind of poopy.
Yeah.
Normal ones, they're kind of poopy. Alright, I'm gonna take this quest, but not do it because
Way too bad.
you know, like
Yeah.
I just don't want to lose it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Okay.
I was looking at my new clothes. Sorry, Bree's fucking flamethrower and everything.
We should tell the others what we've learned about the Gleaners. Go ahead on to Nomenon, and I'll join you in a moment. Master Dickon will want his cups back. Hell yeah.
There are cups now.
Alright, I see that, what With said. Can you inform him that we're about to, finish up? I want to make this our new, 3.2,
yeah.
not res. Fucking travel to. Is it favored? Yes.
The healing outfit
Okay.
I got from the quest is really nice. I really like it. It's like a
Let me
green
look at my normal.
register favorite destination. We don't need Aligiri anymore. Fuck that place.
Ooh. Where's the Splendory place?
This is the tank outfit. Kinda.
Ooh.
It's alright.
Yeah, mine's similar. I'll show you quick. I'll show you.
I liked my shoulder, like the leather padding on it.
So this is the. Whoops.
That is Frog.
Ignore the hat.
No.
Oh, it's cute.
It's cute, right?
I
really
like yours. It looks like you're ready for like winter. It looks very Ishgardian actually.
It does.
What do you mean, you
Bree,
a
that's
frog?
intense.
You should have seen me when I was a monk and I had the frog on.
Yeah.
It was so good. It was
Did you
so
just
good.
get a helmet, Bree? That's crazy.
No, I've had this helmet.
Oh. I thought that was like what you unlocked from the.
I swear to God, Reaper's like standard outfit, they just look like fucking a hobo. I had to go with my summer gear.
I like your fucking dad on vacation.
Oh yeah, I'm a dad on vacation. Look at my shorts. My thick shorts.
I think my dad is literally dressed in this outfit.
I'm cosplaying as your dad right now.
Yeah, minus the scythe maybe, but... God.
Okay, well then, give me a second. Let me end stream and then, we can jump back on, and do dailies. Okay, I will be right back. Let me slip over. Thank you guys for playing with me. So
Always looking forward to it. Next week.
next week, more Endwalker next week.
We're gonna finish next week.
I don't know about that, champ.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. But alright, thanks guys. Bye. See you in a little bit. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. I'm going to end for the night. Yeah, I'm gonna end for the night. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go and do some dailies with everyone else, and we'll probably still be in chat and stuff. So if you want to stop by, we're totally down for that. Shami's saying bye, bespies. And yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. The next time I'll be streaming will be on Sunday. We'll be doing 7 Days to Die with Salary and some friends. I know Nezu's gonna be there. I know Wumpkin's gonna be there. And I know Box is gonna be there too, along with myself and Salary. If there's anyone else who wants to play with us, feel free to give me a DM. I'll see what Salary has to say as well. And yeah, we'll be happily welcome you to the server as well with us. So come play with us. Anyway, so I will see who I want to raid out to. 1 second. Let me see.
These grapes.
Thanks. My low poly grapes.
Grapes look like shit, but they're amazing.
I know. They're amazing because they look like shit. How should we raid today? Ooh, Shadow's playing some Lethal Company. We have yet to raid him in a bit. Wait, who is he playing Lethal Company with, I wonder? Hold on. I gotta go and check this real quick. Oh, I see. Okay, no worries. We'll go ahead and stream or raid over to Shadow because he had raided me last time, so it is a raid back, as one could say. All right, let's go. Shadow Ackerman _ okay. And let's head on in. Here's your raid message if you are not subbed. And here's your raid message if you are subbed. Bye bye. Yeah, Ducky, if you want to, we're gonna be in chat. We're just gonna do some really quick dungeons. That's all it is. You don't have to watch if you don't want to. We're just gonna be in chat though, if you'd like to join us. Okay, so let's head on over to him, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bye bye bees. Bye bye bees. Bye.
I don't know if I want to. No. Just start the ship. Just start the ship, bro. This is not going very well. Whoa. You guys so funny. I highly doubt it. There's no way.
Bait it and like just tie it around outside, guys. God damn, are we gonna make it now?
Stand on top of the shit. Come on.
Yeah. We actually had more to bring back. And we
Oh my god.
Can't believe it.
Well, I guess we'll okay. Let's hope that some of these items have multipliers on them then when we sell. That's all we can do.
Man, I have so much stuff to bring back.
Really
The dog was right there.
Man, I killed so much stuff.
Oh my god.
He killed the mimic, he killed the spider. Damn.
You guys don't have the walkie-talkies on you guys? No wonder, I was like trying to radio you guys in.
I can't carry loot.
Yeah, right?
Shadow wouldn't shut the fuck up.
I thought I changed the thing. Sorry.
He kept talking and the thing was right outside.
Stand back, stand back. It's open, it's open. Is that everything in here? Oh, fancy lamp.
300 more.
Oh no, it's gonna be fucking close. There's a painting here. This might be it.
No, wait.
We're good, we're good. We made it. We actually made it.
Did we meet the quota?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's 400 sitting right there.
Aiming for 200.
You know what this means, right? We have to go back to Titan to make the next one.
Oh, can I not put this in there anymore?
Holy, we made it. Let's go. Dude, paintings were ×2. Oh my god. That's huge, actually.
Oh.
Yo, look at that. 1255 out of 973.
Do we need to restock on stuff?
We should get some stuff, definitely.
Inverse teleporter, let me go.
Dude, that's just a death sentence, man.
No,
The
it's
fact that it
the
drops
best
all
death
items.
Oh man.
Best death sentence.
Let's see, we need like flashlights. We still have at least 3 walkies, but we only have like what, 1 shovel? Probably need shovels.
Anything else?
I don't know. Some people like the transmitter, but
Transmitter is not bad to communicate messages, but if you have a walkie-talkie, then why bother?
I got 2 flashlights and a shovel. Okay.
Is that all that we got?